Yes.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
Celebrating queers.
Queers,
and all
queers.
that is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Currently hosted by I Love Melville Drive, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Fancy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
And with the news headlines at the top of the hour, African National Congress Member of Parliament Vincent Smith's case has been postponed and bail extended. At least 47 people contracted COVID-19 2 weeks ago. The infections were traced back to a party held at the Tin Roof in Cape Town. And in international news, Texas has lost a bid to reinstate a ban on second trimester abortion procedures. For I Love Melville.live news, good afternoon, livers. I am Nompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 5 minutes past 3. The Palm Ridge Magistrates Court on Wednesday morning postponed the fraud and corruption case against former African National Congress MP Vincent Smith to the 3rd of December. State prosecutors told the court they had experienced difficulties with accessing their offices due to COVID-19, and they had not shared critical documents with Smith's lawyers. Smith was charged with fraud and corruption after he allegedly received money from Busasa amounting to 800,000 rands through various transactions. As a member of parliament, Smith was obliged to disclose his interests. However, he failed to do so. The Western Cape Liquor Authority and police are investigating a Cape Town nightclub where dozens of COVID-19 cases have been recorded. At least 63 people contracted the virus, most of them teenagers, almost 2 weeks ago. The infections were traced back to a party held at the Tin Roof in Claremont, Cape Town. 10 rand shots, and 2-for-1 specials were just some of the items advertised by the nightclub to lure partygoers. And in international news, the state of Texas on Tuesday lost its bid before a U.S. appeals court to reinstate a law that would have effectively banned the most common abortion procedure used by doctors for terminating second trimester pregnancies. Tuesday's ruling has overturned the appeal, making the injunction against abortion restrictions permanent. Taking a look in our finances, the dollar is trading at 16 rand 51 cents, and the euro is trading at 19 rand 39 cents. Gold is trading at a high of 31,349 rand 77 cents an ounce, and Brent crude oil at 701 rand and 59 cents a barrel. As for the weather, it's sunny today in Johannesburg with highs of 27 degrees Celsius and a low of 11 degrees Celsius expected this evening. Well, the time now is 7 minutes past 3. You can follow us on ilovemelville.live on Facebook. But for now, back to the Melville Drive with the Big O and Kagiso Page, aka Chomzizi Yadi Celebritizi.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
Celebrating queers.
Queers,
and all
queers.
that is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Currently hosted by I Love Melville Live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Fancy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
Yeah.
And of course, this is the Melville Drive with the big O and Kagiso Pachechomzizi and the celebrities. How are you doing? I'm very good, man. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys, I'm back. I am not fired.
The fired
I am back. The time is exactly 9 minutes past 3. This is the Melville Drive. Do not forget, guys, today we're going to have a very, very great show. But before we do that, tell them where they can get us.
I mean, you know what? I'm sure by now they do know. But you know what? You told me something. You're like, but friend, currently new people joining in, so they don't know, right? But it's fun. I've got you. We're on Twitter. We're streaming live right now there. So that's www.twitter.com/ilovemelville.live. .l rather, excuse me. And then on Facebook, it's www.ilovemelville.live on Facebook. And we are also on WhatsApp. So that's 066 013 4229. And of course, on the favorite app that everyone loves, that's TikTok. We are there. It's definitely ilovemelville.live. And of course on Instagram, my favorite.
Your favorite
it's at ilovemelville.live. And of course we're streaming live on our web player, so they can go to www.ilovemelville.live.
Tell them what the capital L is for.
Not for losers, but for what?
Longevity. All right, let's get into it now. Let's tell the people what we're gonna have. But no Swahili menu. No sir. Wait no seki.
King lala.
Wait na go le hertsena ka mara car dealership.
Okay.
Be no go ke na go test drive di koloi. Test driver di koloi be. Be no thoma test driver ka di game and lyrics tsamunya go test driver kelello ya hao be.
All right.
Re nya go tlo pila for pilot engine ro. Mara re nya go tla music re.
All right.
So now we're going to have something called game time.
Yes.
Now the name of the game is What's the Lyric? Now you're gonna give me the lyric, and I have to now guess the lyric and also sing along with it and actually give you the name of the artist. Right? For those who don't know, this has been a new game that has been introduced this week. So it's gonna be fire on Monday. From Monday, this was going on. So it's gonna be a very, very great show. And as well, we're gonna have a topic of the day. And this one now goes to all men out there. The question is, why should you be a gentleman?
Yes.
I'm telling you now that I'm gonna give you tips. I'm also gonna get me tips from you because you are now almost.
You know what? I wanted to relax for this one and just allow you to like. But from where? Oh, okay. I'm excited for this one. Yeah. Yeah.
But we're gonna get into it. I'm telling you, that's the first one. That everybody should know that because it is ladies first.
Yes.
But now we're gonna have an interview with Ronald Moringai.
Yes.
Right? A motivational speaker and a media guru.
Yes.
Now this guy has got accolades on top of accolades on top of accolades.
And the best-selling author.
The best-selling author. We can never the best-selling author.
Yes.
Now this guy tells you about being a man, about being a present father, and this is gonna be a very
and how it
topic.
links to our topic of the day. I mean, shout out to the producer.
Shout out to the producer, Muzi Zimu. Let me tell you
you
something. I'm going to agree today. I'm going to agree today. He is the best producer in this building.
In the land.
And of course, this is the Melville Drive. Do not forget, I am the big O.
Okay, it's Kagiso. Okay, the brand is Kagiso Pake. And of course, if you want to play around, you're mostly welcome to. It's Chongzivi Yari Celebrities.
Yes. Let them know. And now we're going to also have another one.
Yes.
Called Weird Wednesdays.
That's like a new feature. We drop it. Yeah.
I don't know how the feature.
The
features are not. Now this feature is gonna be about pet peeves.
Yes.
Pet peeve.
But we edit all the time. I think why theme.
But now it's also the best topic of the day, which is 3, 2, 1. It is the ship drive.
Well, it's not a topic of the day. It's actually a segment.
It is a
your
segment.
Favorite.
My favorite.
Literally,
wherever you guys are, but it's my favorite.
I can't remember.
So there's some like like
Really good card.
it's a local dealership. But
Yeah.
the ship drive no so it's okay.
Mm.
Kila ya exhaust pipe take for kamole side.
Yes.
You know, and Melabara gets on the SUV.
Yes.
Okay? So I'm telling you right now, we're gonna have a very jam-packed show.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
now we're gonna go to the game. What's the lyric?
Yeah, before we do that, we are hosting the biggest party
They
in
do not know.
the land.
I'm telling you, on the 29th of October, we're gonna have a grown homo old party. It's a patsy party.
Yes.
On the 29th of September, the tickets are $500, and it comes with cocktails. It comes with it comes with the kebab. It comes with different kinds of meals. Exotic meals.
Sabawell.
Mambana ngithi Sabawell. So we getting right into it, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, you wanna get into it? We might as well.
We might as well just run into it
let's
now.
get into it.
Since now it's about the topic of the day is about being a gentleman. I guess
Yes.
no, ladies first, baby girl.
I knew it. All right, so it's,
Or else you can read my mind.
I mean,
Wait, you know what they call it? That's cool.
But
It's called telepathy.
issue.
Why is it telepathy, Rory?
Yes.
When you know that moment where I read your mind and you read my mind at the same time, and then yeah, that's called telepathy.
It's actually funny because my former co-host, she and I, we used to do it all the time.
I can correspond intertwine.
Exactly. What I was like, for example, if I were to say "welcome back," she would literally say it as well, and we were like, "Stop!" Yeah.
And it felt like you guys are both saying
yes,
at the
and
same
we're
time.
just
you know,
man.
man.
But I've noticed like maybe I'm like that.
Well, no, you've got that aura. You've got that thing, baby candy.
All right, for everyone who just tuned in, this is the Melville Drive with myself, and the big guy himself.
yes.
Ubuyila is not fired.
He's not fired.
He was just on a vacation.
I was just not vacation, but with no
I thought you're singles.
Vele.
So why would I give vacation?
I was on a trip with myself and actually having a relationship with myself.
I see what you did.
Okay, get blind.
Come down.
Get out better, come now. I keep
but no way. Okay, it's fine.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, man. So do you want to explain the game or should I?
You can explain the game.
Let me explain the game for like everyone who's like joining us for the first time. You know, we've got you. So basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna say the name of the lyric of the song, and then O has to guess. Okay, you must complete, and then you must guess what the name of the artist
and also sing along.
And sing along.
Yes, and
so today we're singing.
And you also can get into right before
So for example, you have to wait for me to first finish, and then you jump in. Same thing with me. I have to wait for you to finish and jump in. We're only allowed to give each other one clue. So for example, if we're gonna sing, baby, 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 I would rather go.
But now we've got to guess your talent. I gotta told you that you're the multi-talented.
I mean,
look at you. Go and watch celebrity. You like it. I'm gonna go. But anyway, now we've got a guest. The name of this guest is called King. The name's Joe. King. It's very long.
What are you talking about?
There's a guest. No, listen. We have a guest today. I'm sorry.
What's happening?
I'm sorry for not.
The level of butchering.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're in the game with us.
Yeah, she is the guest.
All right,
guys. Let's give her a nice introduction.
Yes.
Thank you,
this is the Melville Drive. You'll know what time it is. You'll know who this is. And for those who don't know me, this is the big O. I am with Kagiso Pakachim Ziziadi Celebrities, but we've got a nice guest, a beautiful guest called Tagan Pile, right?
Sagani Pile, baby boy, say it properly.
I'm very sorry.
Say it properly.
What a baby boy. Hey,
that's my friend. So I'm
please.
Him. No, that's my friend.
I thought it was sisters. I thought it was the sister.
Okay, listen.
No.
That's my friend. I mean, like, guys, I'm calling me tuna.
But now, yes, but right now we're gonna play this game. Did we tell you about this game? Now we're gonna tell you more about it, right? I'm gonna ask you a question. She's gonna also ask us a question at the same time, right? She's gonna name a lyric, right? So you have to complete it and also sing along.
Okay.
After singing along, now you must name the artist. And
so wherever he ends or I end, you must complete. For example, you say, baby, baby, baby.
We heard the high notes, baby girl. We heard them high notes.
We heard it. But now we're gonna have a very great show. And now you wanna answer, you must say your name or you must say A.
Yes.
Or I would say O.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
And she would say K. Okay. At the same time.
Okay.
So now let's get right into it.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Should I start?
Yes.
You can.
Right. Let's start. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Okay. You know, I get wild.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Profanity. Profanity.
Excuse my language.
Sorry for that.
Excuse
No, I
my
understand you're a
language.
guest. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I'll forgive you.
You forgive me
Excuse
for
my
that.
language.
It's not a problem.
Okay. Oh.
Yes, Amara, we had this one.
Yeah, but you know what they say in
Wow,
German,
wow.
I can repeat you, all right?
Wow, thoughts by Bryson Taylor, DJ Khaled, and Rihanna.
Yay!
Now the
Alright.
point is 1-0-0, right?
Yes.
Now it's me now, right?
Yes.
You can feel it in the streets on a day like the heat.
H.
Okay.
What is that song again?
Can you
It
get it?
feels like summer.
Okay.
It feels like
The name,
summer.
the name of the artist.
It's what's his name? Childish Gambino.
Oh,
Yes.
she killed it.
Yes.
Guys, what's happening? Guys, please represent us.
Is it summer?
It is
Ba- 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 ba-
summer.
ba- ba-
I
Wow.
don't like this. Okay.
Are you getting jealous?
Yeah.
Ah, so
I
now
don't
we'll
like
actually
it.
mize it. Let's mize it.
Yes.
Try mize it.
No,
I'm joking.
imagine my hard work and dedication to remembering those lyrics. I remember those lyrics.
No,
I
but
don't
now
like
the
it.
point is 1-1 and 0-0, right?
It's
Yes.
whatever. I'll bounce back, guys. I've got
But
this.
I know you.
Yes.
Most of them celebrities.
I mean,
anyway.
you know, all right. So next one it says, okay. Oh, I love those songs. It's actually my favorite. Okay, it say, honey, I can see the stars of the.
H.
Okay.
Woo.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You're a
Yes.
guest.
Okay, I'm getting so carried away, guys. Sorry.
It's not a problem.
I mean, it's a
problem.
Melville Drive.
This
It's
is
a
a
Melville-
Melville Drive. Let me
wait,
tell you
sorry,
something
sorry,
about this
sorry.
place.
Yeah.
You'll always get carried away because why? It's fun. in
It's
here.
yeah. I mean,
No, it really is.
Is
It really
it?
is. It's
We
a
are the number one.
vibe.
It is a
It's
vibe.
a
And let me
vibe.
tell you, yesterday
It's
they
a
were fighting with
vibe.
us. But let me tell you, wherever you are, wherever you're watching, this is the Melville Drive. We are the best show in this building.
Yes.
Yeah.
The best show. Mm.
So
Yes.
don't get confused. Okay, it's can you see the glow on the window pane?
No,
I
I
can
feel like
see-
Muzi
what
gave
is
her
it, the window pane?
No, Muzi. Sorry,
I
producer.
can see the sun. Something.
is.
Yes,
Yes.
and you're so right. Okay, the name of the artist and the name of the song.
That's my girl B.
Beyonce.
I think
And
we've
the name
got a
of the song?
problem,
Love on
producer.
top,
Yeah,
baby
bring it
girl.
down,
No.
let's
I
go.
feel like we have a problem. I feel like
No.
Muzi's been giving this girl answers. Guys.
Hell no.
Muzi, tell
And
us.
the way he's been blushing,
He's been blushing that whole
yeah.
on the control. You've been what's wrong? Are you giving her lyrics? Are you giving her lyrics because she's getting them?
Nah,
Really?
nah.
Now,
I
man,
just
come
know
on, she's
my
really
music.
killing us, man. She really is killing us.
All
But
right,
anyway,
so
let's continue. Really? It's 2-1 and 0.
And 0.
Yes.
Guess who's 0?
What a great guess! Wow,
Yeah, you can say.
I need it.
Yo,
Very hot in here.
literally-
No, it really is very hot in here.
I.
But yeah, you can
All right.
continue. It's
No,
me, right?
it's you.
No, it's
Okay,
you.
it's me now. How about a round of applause?
H.
Okay.
Oh, were you done?
No, I'm done.
Oh, okay. Standing ovation.
Ah, guys, come on.
Oh, wow.
The name of the artist.
Rihanna.
Take a
Take a
bow.
Ah, wow.
But we said we must sing, guys. So
Yes,
must-
yes, please.
Yo, bro, my
You
voice.
so damn
My
right.
voice ain't.
Ucha, ucha.
Yes.
standing outside my house.
Oh.
Okay.
Trying to apologize.
You're so ugly.
when you cry.
Oh.
Please.
Oh, I like that.
So,
So
can I
now,
please get half me?
no, you're just participating.
Yes. No,
Oh,
that
I'm an
it was
audience.
moral support. Moral
Is it?
support.
Oh,
It's
okay.
women
moral
power.
support.
All right.
It's women in power.
All right. Squab it quick.
Score update is 3, it's 1, and it's half. We'll just give it to you.
Are we allowing it, producer? Can I get half?
Half from where, sis?
For the points, but okay, it's fine, no
That's
problem.
fine.
So give me the 0.
It's
It's
fine.
fine.
I'm on 0. It's fine. I'll
It's
bounce
not a
back.
problem.
Yeah.
I know your numbers
I'm
are.
gonna bounce back.
Mm.
Okay, it's my turn, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The score get 3, get 1, get 0.
Producer, please pay attention.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. You're the one that gave her the lyrics. But how is she getting them, dog?
Because
But we
I don't
can
like
continue.
this.
Okay, we can continue and let's go on.
Okay, it's my turn, right?
It is your
Okay,
turn.
cool. Yo.
Mm.
Mm.
Is that the lyric?
Yes.
Is that the lyric?
Yes.
No.
Is
I
it
can give you-
yo?
Yeah,
Or
like
is it
YOH?
oh yo?
Oh, I say yo.
No,
Are you like?
Oh,
Okay.
Huh?
yo.
Ah,
Tiki,
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 yo.
yo.
Tiki, tiki, yo.
Yo.
Tiki, tiki, yo. It is vocalistic, right? Thank you. Wow.
Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I
You don't
can't be
like the
on
energy.
zero. No.
Come
So-
go, you read it as yo. You are
I mean,
Okay.
guys, I don't like this. I can't be on zero
Okay.
and then our guest is on three
Imagine,
and you're on a
I'm
whole
to
two.
two.
I'm
Imagine.
shocked.
How?
What's
How is
happening?
this even possible?
Okay, bounce back.
No, come
Okay,
on.
I've got this.
Now,
Okay.
now it's me, right?
Yes.
But how do you expect me to live alone with just me?
H.
Okay.
Wilderness so hard for me to breathe. Tell me how to visit living no
Guys, no.
Can't live
Is it she- is
baby,
it she
no
What's the,
right?
what's the
air.
name of the artist?
It's Chris Brown and
No, no,
Jordan
no.
Sparks.
Oh my
no
goodness!
A.
Oh
No
my
A.
god! No, I feel like she has to get out. I'm sorry. Because she's still in the show.
Oh, no, it's not that one.
Yeah, it's no
Tell me how
A.
this
Visit
really
little
no
A.
Oh! No, she's
If
very
I
good.
should die
Before I wake, it's cause you took my breath away.
Now, man, that's very, very nice. Wow, our guest is literally on 4 points. I'm on 2. Kachi staying. Chomzizi, the celebrities, please come back. It's 0 points for you, my
Like, come on,
darling.
like, let's revive the dead. Let's revive the
But
dead.
Mara- Mara-
I
when I
don't
got
like
tape,
this.
no, but you must remember, I'm still representing the presenters. She's representing the guest.
Oh, the
out there.
guest.
The
okay,
guest,
cool.
yes.
But we
But
can't let the guest
still.
win. But anyway, it's our job to actually make the guest feel accompanied. And
I don't like this.
No,
It's our job, I'm
no, y'all didn't know the lyrics. Y'all didn't know the
Wow.
lyrics.
So,
That's
so,
the
so
problem.
we're the bad ones now. Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Alrighty.
I think this is so easy. Like,
Okay.
I feel like that's like really easy, and then yours are a bit difficult.
Mine are very difficult because like paragraphs of like literally
Yes.
lyrics.
Okay,
Yo.
the one I'm about to read is so simple.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it reads, I'm a savage.
Oh,
Yes, oh.
Uji. What? I'm a savage.
Guys,
Uji, ratchet, what?
guys,
Okay, you mix it up. Say it properly.
But I don't know the lyrics, but I know
Can you pass it on to like the people who
Okay,
know?
if you can get the name of the artist and the name of the song,
Okay.
then we're gonna give it to him.
It has to be, if it's not Megan the Stallion.
Not if it's
Stop saying if. It's
Okay.
not like
Is it Megan the Stallion?
Don't say what is it.
Okay,
I want to
Megan the Stallion.
Okay, what's
Mhm.
the name of the song? You're not gonna let me down.
No, I don't know the name of the song. I'm
Represent.
sorry. I don't know the name of the song. At least I can
it's
get
in
half.
it's in the lyrics.
Oh my goodness.
We've been
Ratchet.
helping you.
Uji. You know when you did that, you make me
Yeah.
remind of Moshe. When
I
you-
suka.
But okay,
I'm
I don't
so
know.
dead.
I
don't know.
said it on the thingy, friend. Come on.
It's what? No, I'm sorry.
Okay, producer, what do we do?
What do we do? Do you give him half?
Do I give him half?
Okay.
Okay, but she didn't say anything. Why are we giving her
Yes,
half?
because she didn't say.
Okay, what's the name of the song?
Savage.
Savage?
No, I was
Mara.
saying Savage, and now when I sang the song, I don't get anything. I see what's happening in the studio. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's
We're
fine.
not biased
No,
thing
I'm
again.
listening. I can rap, but
All
it's
right,
fine.
look at
Oh, oh wow.
I don't
No,
like
such
it.
She's sulking. She's
Like, I
sulking.
don't like this.
But okay, now there's another one. I get.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss.
Kagiso,
Okay.
Neo Miss Independent.
Inye? Orenye aus.
I
I'm
didn't
sorry,
even
what?
hear the lyric. Also,
Okay, let
I
me
was like,
repeat the lyric again.
oh,
Yo,
give her a second chance, Shave.
Okay. utlwella aus. Mfanak.
Okay, Kopela Clue.
Kiki that is that this guy got his major outbreak when he was still 18.
Outbreak.
Not outbreak, man.
Break.
His break.
Oh,
himself.
his big break.
Cool, what's that time?
Oh,
I'm
his
sorry.
big break. Is it Chris Brown?
Okay.
The
name of the song.
Chris Breezy.
It's in the lyric.
Oh, yes,
Wait,
I know
okay,
it.
say the lyrics again one more time.
But I gave you the lyric, Mus.
Okay,
Yo,
you,
I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss.
yo, Chris Brown. Okay, no,
Muzi.
it can't be no.
You
Did it-
got
Muzi.
this.
With you.
Muzi, did he hear that?
Ah,
With you.
it's in the lyric.
And you said the lyric and you said everything. You said the answer and then you're like, no.
Miss
Picked
something.
Ah,
Miss Lady.
ah.
Whatever.
I'm gonna give you another chance. Last
Okay,
one.
yes.
I'll give you a
Okay,
last chance.
Okay.
I'm gonna read it again. Yo, I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss.
Okay, I've said Miss, and he said no. Name? What's your name?
No.
That's Rihanna. Oh, I'm so bad. It's fine.
Please represent.
I'm trying,
I'm
friend.
sorry.
I'm saying she's trying.
Let's move-
Hey,
the
you're
song must go on.
trying.
Yeah, the show must
Are you
go
trying,
on. What's the thingy?
Shane?
Okay, what's
What's
the
the name
answer?
of the song?
It's Chris Breezy. Excuse me, miss.
No.
What is it?
Then you guys can get half a point because it's Chris Brown. But the
Okay.
name of the song is Yo.
Yo.
Yes.
Yo. Chris Brown has a song.
Yes.
Chris Brown has
Yo, I don't know your
Yo.
name, but excuse me, miss. I saw
Yo.
you from across the room.
Sorry? No.
Nah.
No,
Yeah.
I got that.
Okay, no,
Excuse me, can I
she can
please-
get the she
Okay,
can
she
get
can
the
get half.
point.
Can
So
I
it's
also
one now.
be-
She's on
She can
one,
get
right?
one. Yeah, she can
She's
get
on
one. She can get one.
I don't like this.
But you're coming. Yeah, in my
Oh, okay.
wow.
Sorry.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
But Kagiso, let's get this. Let's get this.
Okay.
Like, it's you now.
Oh, it's me now.
Stay focused.
Guys, I got no.
No. I'm sorry. I'm
Muzi.
Muzi, you got the points wrong. I'm on 3.5, bro. Not 1.5. Come on. Please don't do that to me, man. Let's go on, Kahi.
All right.
Mm.
Oh, this is so easy.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't like it. Okay, it says the people are talking.
Oh.
Jahiso.
The people are talking.
Wow.
The people were saying that you have been playing my mind.
Hi.
Oh, my heart. My heart like a
Your
grand
mind.
piano.
Okay, name of the artist.
Come on,
Name of
it's
the-
Nicki Minaj.
Say properly.
It's Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Name of song.
Piano, grand piano.
Okay, you're right.
Very, I have to. So I caught up with you. I'm on 4.5. I'm representing.
No, wait. Where am I? Like,
You're
what
on
am I?
4.5
I'm on
points, and I was on 3.5, so I got 1
Hectic.
point, so it's 4.5.
Hectic.
Yeah, I gotta
represent
I need
Kapana.
to pull up my socks. Like,
No,
come on
come
now.
on,
Like,
you've been
come
busy.
on now.
Do that against me. I'm on a whole zero. Am I still on zero?
No, you're on one. It's one now, right? Yeah, it
Oh,
has to be one.
Yeah, I'm very competitive, so.
Wow. For the first time, we can see that, baby girl. But anyway, now there's gonna be another lyric, right?
Mm-hmm.
Baby, it's you. You're the one I love.
Kahiso.
Okay.
Is it Beyonce Love on Top?
Oh.
Baby, it's you.
Wait, we
You're
repeated
the
that.
one I
We didn't.
love.
That's repeated.
No, we didn't.
You did.
You
friend.
did. You
I
did.
love.
Yes.
No, I
that's
didn't
repeated.
repeat it.
I'm getting the score, by the way.
At the end of the
It's
day,
repeated.
I'm sorry. I'm very
Some
sorry.
of you right.
But yeah, you're on two.
Yes.
Well done, baby girl.
Baby,
Well
You're climbing the
done.
ladder.
I told you don't sleep.
On Tom Zizzy and the celebrities. Let's get this.
All right. Are we
Yes, we're on.
okay?
Last one.
Oh, the
The last one.
Okay.
Save the best for last.
This is so easy.
Okay.
Feeling so deep in my feeling.
What?
Feelings so deep in my feeling.
Feelings.
Yes.
So deep in my feelings.
Yeah.
That's easy.
It's so easy.
Yo, I'm sorry, we can't.
Yo, I'm sorry.
Do you want a clue?
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say the name of this. Okay.
But if you can't have the clue now, we have to move to,
To
Just like a final
to the
one.
news. Yes, this is the final one. But if we can't, then
yeah, so you guys didn't get
so
it.
now the winner is both the big O and Saga and
I don't
Pile.
like
I
it,
don't
but
like-
I'll accept it.
But this is okay. Now I'm sorry for that, but now we have to end the game.
Okay.
This is the Melville Drive. We're just playing the game called What's the Lyric? I am the big O with Chomzi Zeri celebrities. We've got a special guest out here called Kagi, but I'm sorry, I can't like
Sha.
Kagi.
Sha.
Kagi.
And you were laughing at me yesterday when I
Yo, I'm
pronounced
sorry. I'm very sorry. But anyway, we can
now
now move to the news right
Yeah,
now.
man. with Nompizi.
Oh yeah.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
Celebrating queers.
Queers,
All that
queers.
is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Currently hosted by I Love Melville Live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Fancy city, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
In with the news headlines at the bottom of the hour. Good afternoon, lovers. I am Nompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 33 minutes past 3. African National Congress Member of Parliament Vincent Smith's case has been postponed and bail extended. Almost 47 people contracted COVID-19 at least 2 weeks ago. The infections were traced back to a party held at the Tin Roof in Cape Town. And in international news, Texas has lost a bid to reinstate a ban on a second trimester abortion procedure. And for the weather, it's sunny today in Johannesburg with highs of 27 degrees Celsius and a low of 11 degrees Celsius expected this evening. For iLoveMelville.live news, good afternoon, livers. I am Nompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 33 minutes past 3. I will follow with the news headlines at the top of the hour. For now, back to the final. It's not the final segment, but back to Melville Drive. Thank you.
Well, hello, everybody, and
Hey.
welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
Celebrating queers.
Queers,
And all
queers.
that is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Currently hosted by iLoveMelville.live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Fancy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
And of course, this is the Melville Drive. The time is exactly 25 minutes to 4.
Yeah, bro.
I am the big old Kagiso Paratrums, the celebrity. And we've got a very, very nice party that's going to happen on the 29th of October 2020. The old Grumpy Homo Patsy Party, right? You guys can get the tickets at ERF 350 or at 16 Main Road, which is the iLoveMelville.live studio station where you guys can get the tickets. The tickets are 500, which includes food, exotic food, not just any kinds of food. You're gonna have cocktails. Now we're gonna have the kebabs and whatsoever. Whatever.
It's a whole vibe.
It's a whole
man.
vibe. I mean, like, come
Yeah.
on, let's join in because I'm there. You know that I love groove. Everybody back at home, whether on the roads and whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I
And
am
also
there.
the lineup friend is sick.
It's very, very
like it's out of this
sick.
world.
Okay, it's very, very sick. And right now we're gonna have a very, very special guest. The name of this guest is called Ronald Moringwai, a motivational speaker and also a media guru. Now, this guy has been writing so many books about being a man, about actually, helping people out there as being a man and also being a father. I feel like this guy could actually be my role model. And when I actually read his profile,
Yeah.
I was literally on some. This guy is really my role model.
Yes.
I actually read a few notes on his
From
books,
his book.
and I was really
And you're
intrigued.
like, listen.
I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
That's good.
And-
It's very refreshing to see another gent to be like,
Yes.
yo, this gent is like, because we're trying to paint,
Actually,
give
the
men a proper
picture.
name.
Yes.
I'm so much like men are.
Men are real men now.
But
Funny
yeah,
enough,
yeah.
this guy also went to the UK, making him an international motivational speaker.
And the
So
best author.
the
man.
best
Say, oh,
author.
cool,
I
yeah.
can never,
Author.
never, ever forget that. The best
Yes,
author
yes.
in the world. So yes,
definitely.
guys, this is Ronald Morungwai. I'm sorry for that. And he's going to join us right now. And he's going to tell us more things about himself and how he's been in this whole industry.
Yeah, man.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ronald Morungwai. We're so happy for you to be here. I am the big O with the Parker. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm just wondering, were you talking about me there or somebody else perhaps that you've seen on telly? Because
Yeah, none of them.
The man of the
Moment.
moment, we're talking about you.
No, thank you for such a glowing introduction. I feel honored.
We try, sir. We try.
We try a lot.
Definitely sure.
Yes, we want to ask you a couple of questions right now, and so that the people
Okay.
that are watching or also listening can actually understand the kind of person that you are as well.
Not a problem. Go for it.
Alrighty. The first question is that why is it important for you to emphasize the issues of absent fathers and the effects on children?
Right. So I'm one of those kids who grew up without my dad. And I think my dad, they kind of divorced my mom when I was probably 6 years old, grade 1, somewhere in Canada. And so, experiencing life without your dad and all the stuff that I kind of saw as a result of that made me realize how important it is to have both your parents as you grow up. For some parents, of course, they do okay. They can survive raising kids and it's fine financially. But ultimately, on an emotional level, you kind of realize that kids need both sets of parents to be able to make it in life and become well-rounded individuals. So I've been talking a lot about this issue through as growing up, and then to different guys and different people. But I think what really made me write the book at the end of the day is to say, how do we reach more people with this same message, so that people can understand exactly what we're talking about. And that's where the whole thing came from. And I think that the emphasis thereof to say, let's write a book about it. Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation about how do we make men better and realize, of course, why they need to be in the lives of their children.
No, that's very nice to hear. And I'm really actually intrigued by what you just actually told us right now, right? Another question also goes, as men, we definitely don't have a reputation in this country. Do you think we are able to change that narrative? And how long will it take? And where do we even start?
Look, the narrative is bad, yes, and we've got a bad rap. I think every other day there's a hashtag men are trash. There's a hashtag, somebody has killed somebody, justice for Mang Mang. Things are changing on a daily basis. But what we're trying to do is to say, how do we now try and build a new narrative and try and build a new story around what men can do and should be in society? And I think for me, it becomes important, therefore, to realize that, the job needs to be done, yes? And of course, there's a lot of work to be done. I cannot tell you when it will be able to change the narrative altogether. Look, I want it to happen tomorrow, yeah? But I can tell you right now that it's difficult. There's a lot of generational issues we're talking about. And it's going to take more than just the generation to be able to make that difference in life, as it were. So I think, look, it's going to be a tough job, but it has to be done. And we have to start now. You and me have to start having that conversation, with everybody else who wants to talk about it, so we can actually make that difference.
Now, you're also a motivational speaker, I believe so, right? So I want to know when did you discover your calling of being a motivational speaker? Because speaking in front of people, it's not an easy job. But when did you discover that, I was born for this?
That's a funny one, actually, because I would say it was the other way around. I didn't discover, but I think it discovered me. Because if I can tell you the truth, I grew up as a very shy guy. I was a shy child. I didn't talk much. And to get to this place, I think it came as a result of the message that I had. Because as much as people are quiet out there, it doesn't necessarily mean they don't have opinions, right? And I always wanted to be one who gets to people to understand exactly what I'm trying to say, based on, of course, what I'm thinking, but most importantly, what needs to be changing in their lives. So there was a public speaking competition that took place in high school, and knowing that I'm a shy guy, I thought perhaps it would be one of the things that will help me be able to stand in front of people and to speak. And lo and behold, here I am. I'm actually doing this for a living now. So I think I would actually try to encourage everybody out there who feels shy and has that stage fright. But guys, you're not going to be able to make it if you don't try. The person that trained me to speak for the first time in front of people kind of told me that, when you're standing on that stage, imagine that everybody that you're looking at is just look at their hair, so you don't see their eyes, because when you see their eyes, you really start to become shy. And that really helped me. It has really taken me. If I can stand in front of 20 people, I can stand in front of 500 people, I can stand in front of 1,000 people, it doesn't really make a difference, because I just see the blackness of the hair. I don't look at the eyes. The eyes are the ones that make you shy. So yeah, I think I'd encourage a lot of people out there, if you really want to speak, look, it's something that you can do. Just train yourself. As with everything in life, body practice makes perfect. So practice.
That's so true. I also want to ask, before the question that Akahi asked was that you mentioned the men are trash. So in your thinking and the way you value things and the way you see things, this men are trash hashtag, what do you think of it, and what makes you think that is it necessarily saying that men are trash, or the things that men do are trash?
I think it's more the latter. It's not men are trash. I actually am very much against that hashtag. Of course, it speaks to, I think that the aim is try and bring to the fore issues that men are going through, and that the pain that men cause in society as a result of their actions. So to almost put us all together and paint us with one brush, of course, it's a bit unfair, because not everybody is doing those things. But also to try and shirk from the responsibility and try not to actually agree that there are issues that need to be dealt with is also a problem in itself. So yes, the hashtag brings to the fore the issues, but at the same time, I think it needs to be taken into consideration that not everybody, not every man out there is trash. For me, it's important that it must be done. Yes, let's talk about it, because as I've started talking about the issues of fatherhood, and people, dads must be present in their children's lives, and children as well must be able to forgive their fathers for the fathers who've messed up in their lives, etc., etc., etc. There's so many things that's happening out there. But same now, when we come back to this men are trash things, to say, let's find the issues and where do they come from? Where do they start? What made you what made you try take a knife and stab that person? Let's deal with those issues. And you'll find, for the most part, it's because Papa Nasting Kontung. It almost boils down to lack of fatherhood in people's lives.
Yes.
You're dying.
So, do you think that father, like having a father in the house, can determine how a boy? So, would you say that
it's actually, I wouldn't say it's important. I would say it's imperative. It's a must. It's not even a choice. Look, the stats kind of say, when I was writing the book, I think about the stats were saying almost 6 out of 10 children grow up without their dads in South Africa. 6 out of 10. Can you imagine? That's literally 60% of children. If there's 10 people in that studio right there, right now, and you ask them to raise their hands to say who grew up without a dad, you probably find more than half. So that's bad. That's sad. And why do I say this? A father needs to be able to give his children direction. For some of us, without a dad, we almost become a law unto ourselves. Because Papa thing, when a boy reaches the age of 12, 13, that mama's boy syndrome almost ends. She doesn't understand what I'm going through. She doesn't understand that I'm becoming a man. And for me to become a man means I have to remove myself from the shadow, But if Papa asks things, to then take over that role and to mentor you, to show you who you're supposed to be, to tell you who you're supposed to become, to encourage you and to give you all that you require, it basically means there's going to be a gap. And that gap is going to be filled but your friends will tell you movies and music will fill that gap. And if you don't have that direction and that affirmation that comes from your dad, you are probably going to end up on the bad side of statistics. If you look at people that are in jail today, almost 70% grew up in a fatherless home. If you look at people that are homeless today, almost 80% grew up in a father in a home without a father. If you look at people that take drugs, that's a big issue right now today. Almost 96% of those grow up. So is that a coincidence? I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? It just really goes to say, Papa is required control. Of course, we know people have issues for divorce and etc. That's okay. And if sometimes they even pass away. But it doesn't mean that, as society, we should now shirk on the responsibility. Let's try and help each other. If Papa thing, let the uncles take that responsibility. If Papa thing, let Mkulu take that responsibility. But ultimately, a man is brought out and becomes a man as a result of other men.
So I've got a friend, right? Funny enough, today was that we're going to talk about you and we're going to talk about people who don't have prison fathers and whatsoever. So today he told me about him going to meet up with his father. They found his father. So on Saturday he's going to meet up with the father. So what advice would you give to him so that how he should react when he meets up with his dad after so long? He's reached over 18 years already.
Sure, that is a long time. Look, I must first of all congratulate him for taking that decision. I think that's one of the most difficult decisions to take. Because a lot of guys banally papa why etc. So for him to be able to do that, look, I must say to him, congratulations, Samatomo. But secondly, it's not going to be an easy experience, as it were. In other words, he might have some certain expectations. Papa is going to hug me, he's going to tell me he loves me, etc., etc. And probably that might not happen. And that might end up leading to disappointment. So he mustn't have so much of an expectation. Let things flow. You don't understand. He doesn't know what exactly is going to say. So for him to then play some sort of or some level of expectation on him, that Asaituri, can Papa do this or not, is really going to set himself up for a lot of disappointment. So it's good, yes. And I would say to him, as you walk in there, just walk in there being the guy that you are. Expect the best, but not necessarily thinking that you get everything that you want to get from that person. Some of these people are banally guilt. I mean, imagine, put yourself in the shoes of a father who didn't raise up a child. And then now, 19, 20 years, I don't know if you guys are watching, I saw a similar storyline, man. I think it was Rhythm
Yes.
I'm sorry. I feel like we're going through some technical difficulties. Sorry for that. We're having an interview with Ronald Murungwai, but I hope we get back with him right now.
Yeah,
we're going
man.
through a deep chat, man.
Yeah,
it really is a
man.
deep chat.
It is.
This is the Melville
Something
Drive.
like that. Where as a mother, didn't raise up her child, and finally the child wants to.
All right. We will
All right.
we'll get him back.
I hope we get him back. The time is
Yes.
exactly 12 minutes to 4. I am
Yes.
the bigger with the lovely, the multi-talented, the most
Stop
beautiful.
it, I like
But again,
it.
that shows the celebrity Z.
You know.
We are just having. Did you hear about what this
Yo,
man
friend,
has just said
listen.
right now?
And we actually, it's funny. We remember we spoke about this last week
Yes,
about
actually,
like
father
and
and-
stay, understand.
But you know what? I also want to ask you, and now we're going to talk about it.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I get it. What's the difference between a father and a dad?
I think it's the same thing.
Mhm.
You know, honestly, I feel like a father kiki papa,
Okay.
daddy kiki papa.
We can get back to him. We've got Ronald Murungwai back again in the studio. I'm sorry, we just covered some technical difficulties. So I also want to ask you now this question.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Thank you for
back.
joining
Actually,
us.
thank you for joining us. This is the Melville Drive. I am the big one with the Kagiso Pache.
Yes.
I want to ask you this question. What's the difference between a father and a dad?
So sorry, can you repeat the question again?
What's the difference between a father and a dad?
Right. So I think that there's what can I say, an anomaly really, where people sometimes can just be, hey, I don't know if this word is going to be allowed on your radio station, but sperm donors. People who just are there, kibo papa, because they just did the job at conception. Mara zange they never really took care of that child as they should have. So I would classify those people more as what can I say? I can't even use the word dad, because dad and father has a sort of an emotional connection. People who call their fathers dads have it's you kind of know who you're talking about. It's not a stranger that you're talking about. And at the same time, if I'm talking about fatherhood from the perspective that I'm talking about as well, means there's a lot that rides on that word. So I wouldn't want to really just separate it for the sake of semantics or try and make something out of it, but to realize that what is the effect, outside of the label, what is the effect? What are you doing as a dad? What are you doing as a father that benefits that child and makes sure that child gets exactly what they want in the life? I think for me that would be the most important aspect of that all.
No, really understand that.
Yeah.
So I also one time I had a friend as well who told me about home not being home is not a place. Home is a feeling, right? And can I say that whole catchphrase when I have a father or when I do not have a father too?
Right. For me, it makes sense, yes, because I think, like I said, fatherhood is not necessarily being the guy that donates that stuff. You have to be there for your children. You have to take them post-colon. You have to pay for their school fees. You have to buy them clothes. You have to put them on your shoulders. You have to make them laugh, etc., etc. There's a lot that involves that word father. We're not just talking about one thing. We're not just talking about being there, because I think for most part, if you look at most of Majita, especially black, you'll find the Papa thing, but there's not much of a relationship between the father and the son. And I'm saying, let's make it bigger than that. Can your dad tell you that he loves you? Can your dad tell you that he's proud of you? So all of these things then embody what I would really call proper fatherhood. Somebody who really you can call a father, not just because he's the one who donated the stuff, but because he's the one who took care of you. He's the one who gives you all that you require. He's the one who grows you up and makes you become the person that you're supposed to be in society. That is a father for me. So I see that difference that you're making there to say, okay, between the house and a home, yeah, sure. House is basically just where we stay, but home is that feeling that we have of warmth. And I would say, therefore, that, if you're a father, if you're a dad, be that guy who gives the best to his family. His children will be able to love so much because what you are doing the best as you should be doing, Vele, as a dad.
No, that's very true.
Yeah, it is. So another thing, you're also the best author, a selling author, right? You also have a book. So can you please take us through the process of your book? For those who don't know what your book is all about, what do you touch base on your book? What's really happening? Someone who has no clue what's happening in your book.
Right. So this is the second book I've written now. The first one I wrote about was about excellence. And I think, even about to cause gala in varsity or at work, that sometimes people just do stuff because they have to submit that assignment just before midnight, before the gate closes, do things really last minute. And for me, that's reeks of mediocrity. That's not excellent. If you're a person who's excellent, it means you must make sure that you spend time, you give the best that you can, and you get the best marks that you can. So you're not really chasing after 50. You're chasing after what you can get. If that's 80, chase for 80. If that's 60, chase for 60. But don't just do the bare minimum. So that's the first book that I wrote about. I think it came out about 2 years ago now, and I did very well as well. But I think that the most impactful so far has been the book that I wrote on fatherhood. It's called Fathering Sons. And it really, what I did to write it, I won't say I wrote it because I had a good experience with my dad. Like I told you guys earlier, my dad was really not available, was not around when I grew up. So that obviously left a number of questions in my life. And the person that I became was partly because Papa na staying control. So I asked guys, I think I sent out a survey to about 200 guys, plus minus, I think. And, asking them 23 questions. How was your relationship with your dad? Was your dad even there? What did you want to hear from your dad? What are you going to be as a dad? What are the most important things that you want from your dad, etc., covering all those kind of issues. And out of that, I took the information that I got from these guys now, the major themes and the major issues that came out of that survey are the ones that I used to write the book. So I kind of say it's not really me who wrote the book. I don't want to take credit for that. The guys out there who answered the survey and gave us the responses, I would want to say are the ones that are actually the champions of the book. And for me, the book, like I said from the very beginning, is about helping people to relate to their dads. Like I said, 6 out of 10 growing up without their dad. Some don't even know their dads. Some dads have passed away. You don't know what the issues are that made you the Papa thing. But whatever issues then are as a result of that, because somebody doesn't trust, somebody doesn't know how they should be living their lives, somebody doesn't know which way to walk to become a man, etc., how do we then make that to become something that we practice to become better men for tomorrow?
That's so true.
Yes.
I want to ask you one last question. Why should excellence be a necessity but not an option?
That is a necessity, guys, because if we're going to make a better world, if we're going to become better people, if we're going to become a better society, better citizens, a better country, we have to be excellent. If you're just doing stuff for nje, good, I just want to get 50. Imagine if the person who Spananko Home Affairs just wants to do Acre 50. Imagine the pilot just wants to fly the plane for Acre 50, etc. Everybody then will not be really giving the best of what they should be. Whereas when we have a spirit of excellence, we're saying, let's give our best. Once we all give our best, the country becomes better. The country becomes better, the world becomes better. So it's really not an option, I would say. It's a necessity.
No,
Nice
no,
to speak. Can you please, in closing, motivate? Let's say there's a young man out there, or a boy, or even a girl who's experiencing what you've covered in your book. What motivational words do you have for that one individual?
I'm sorry, this is the Melville Drive. I am the Big O and Kagiso Pache. We're experiencing some technical difficulties with Mr. Ronald Moringwai.
Yeah, man,
he just gave us the best
author.
Yeah,
It's very, guys, it's very important.
It's accolades on top of accolades.
I mean,
but we're having a very, very intense. It's very, very intense. And it's
I wouldn't
very
say
touching.
intense. I would say I'm learning a lot.
I'm with me as well. It's like I also wasn't in some kind of a situation like that, but it wasn't that intense because my father came back into my life when I was like still in grade 5. So that's why I'm actually kind of intrigued by the things that he's been saying, because as well as all the things that he just mentioned right now, I feel like the process when my father was not in my life also hindered all the things that I've done. You understand? And all the things that I spoke about the other day.
Yes, I remember.
You remember that? And now I'm actually starting to understand that maybe all the things that I used to do was because I didn't have a father present in my life. You understand? It was very,
but
very.
Where are you with guys in terms of your relationship? Are you
We're
guys
very, very good.
Yeah,
we're very good. I'm just like I think this topic is very touching.
Yeah,
like my heart is really dropping right now, but I can't cry. I mean, like
no, we don't say we don't say it. Yeah, men do cry out there, right?
Men do cry.
It's kind of sexy to see a man cry. I don't know about you, ladies. Do you agree with me?
No, it's not
sexy.
Guys. It really isn't sexy.
Like that thing, you're like,
really?
What is it?
The tears must bring views.
Wait.
Thank you. That's so true. That's a line.
I don't like that.
I like that line. Yo, guys, my heart is really warm. I feel like I'm getting a little bit
I'm sure
teary.
ladies out there will agree with me. Like, it's so, not for me personally, it's like kind of cute to see my men cry.
Yeah, really.
And it's like, You crying?
I mean, no man,
Oh.
but like this was really an emotional topic.
Yeah. Well, I will apologize. Okay, we'll try to sort this situation.
Madam, if you cry now, it's another problem.
Yeah, if I cry now, Ish is about to go down.
Wow.
Because first of all, why are you making me cry?
Why are you making me cry?
No, I get with you. Maybe you're crying because of your own things. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe I'm also the problem. Maybe you didn't like what I did, but then you can't cry because of I went out with friends.
Yeah, no man. We just had a very interesting topic with Mr. Ronald Muringwai, a best-selling author, about talking about excellence, about a person coming up with a performance, and also having a present father.
Yes.
Actually,
and
really
guys,
did
I would
touch me.
also sorry to cut you. I would also recommend people to go get his book.
Please,
we will
please do.
We will share his details.
I will throw it.
We will throw it at the end of the show. His details where you can get his book and all the men and women out there going through going through life is just a lot. I'm sure you can learn a thing or two from this. I'm actually going to read because I have a copy of the book. I'm also going to read this book.
We really have to read. I have to read.
Yeah, I just want to understand because remember I told you that I grew up with my dad and he's still present. And I actually now when I flip the script, I'm like, if he wasn't there,
what was going to happen?
Like but I mean, it's very important to have a father figure, and not just him. Just after Chile, I mean, it's important to him to together.
Very, he has to support you. Come on,
but I mean, him being there, it's
the
like
love,
a
the
special,
care, the security and what's and you can, if you guys want to find him, you can find him on Facebook. It's Ronald Muringwai MC. At Twitter, it's at Muringwai03. And also on the website is Ronald Muringwai with capital R, capital M. And in LinkedIn, it's at Ronald Muringwai, capital R, capital M. Yes. Please do find him, guys. Yeah. I almost got a little bit teary because this was a very interesting and intense topic. I'm not an emotional person, but this one, this one really did top.
And it's gonna get a bit deeper and when we go to the topic of the day and so Askies. I think we should get him a makeup artist. Can we get tissues for our presenter?
Yeah, I feel like we really do need. But right now we're gonna go down to the news bulletin with Nompomelo Kumpi at 4 o'clock. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
celebrating queers.
Queers.
All that is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Currently hosted by I Love Melville .live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Fatsy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
In with the news headlines at the top of the hour. African National Congress Member of Parliament Vincent Smith's case has been postponed and bail extended. At least 47 people contracted COVID-19 2 weeks ago. The infections were traced back to a party held at the Tin Roof in Cape Town. And in international news, Texas has lost a bid to reinstate a ban on second trimester abortion procedures. I love Melville.live news. Good afternoon, livers. I am Nompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 1 minute past 4. The Palm Ridge Magistrates Court on Wednesday morning postponed the fraud and corruption case against former African National Congress MP Vincent Smith to the 3rd of December. State prosecutors told the court they had experienced difficulties with assessing their officers due to COVID-19 and had not shared critical documents with Smith's lawyers. Smith was charged with fraud and corruption after he allegedly received money from Bosasa amounting to 800,000 rands through various transactions. As a member of parliament, Smith was obliged to disclose his interests. However, he did not do so. The Western Cape Liquor Authority and police are investigating a Cape Town nightclub where dozens of COVID-19 cases have been reported. At least 63 people contracted the virus, most of them teenagers, almost 2 weeks ago. The infections were traced back to a party held at the Tin Roof in Claremont. 10 rand shots and 2 for 1 specials were just some of the items advertised by the nightclub to lure the partygoers. And in international news, the state of Texas on Tuesday lost its bid before a U.S. appeals court to reinstate a law that would have effectively banned the most common abortion procedure used by doctors for terminating second trimester pregnancies. Tuesday's ruling has overturned the appeal, making the injunction against abortion restrictions permanent. Taking a look in our finances, the dollar is trading at 16 rand 51 cents, and the euro is trading at 19 rand 31 cents. Gold is trading at a high of 31,349 rand 77 cents an ounce, and Brent crude oil at 701 rand and 59 cents a barrel. Well, the weather today, it's sunny in Johannesburg with highs of 27 degrees Celsius and a low of 11 degrees Celsius expected this evening. You can follow us on ilovemelville.live on Facebook. For now, back to the Melville Drive with the Big O and Kagiso Page, aka Chomzizi Yadi Celebrities.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
Celebrating queers.
Queers,
And all
queers.
that is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Currently hosted by ilovemelville.live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Batsy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
This is the Melville Drive. The time is exactly 5 minutes past 4. I am the Big O with Kagiso Page, Chomzizi and Celebrities. We just had an interesting interview.
Yeah.
If you guys have just missed us, please do join in after the show. Please go
Yes.
back and watch the interview
On Facebook
on
and
Facebook
Twitter.
and Twitter and Instagram and TikTok as well, and also our wordplay. It could actually be that is there. Let me not say that. But right now we're gonna move to another interesting topic. It is the Weird Wednesdays, a new feature now.
Before we do that, we're hosting a big party.
A very huge one.
It's huge.
Now tell them where we are.
Wait.
Oh, where are we going?
Wait, did they say Mlindo?
Yeah, Mlindo.
Like the Mlindo.
Mlindo, the vocalist.
Hi, that's it.
Mlindo Mufi.
Hi, don't give. I don't. Okay.
Okay, but anyway,
Yeah, but
let's get
yeah,
right
let's
to it. It is the grilled old homosexual pride party on the 29th of October 2020. The tickets are 500 rand. You can get it at ERF 350 Studios, which is at 16 Main Road. Right? You guys are gonna have a very great party.
Yeah,
the ticket includes exotic foods, drinks, and you guys can have fun.
500. We're 500. Only 30 tickets left, so please
buy those tickets. You see now those tickets are actually
and I'm
going.
sure now because it's
They've that toll.
10.
That toll. Just
hurry.
you must just go upstairs and go check if the tickets are there. But please do hurry and come experience a great homosexual pride party.
Yes.
So right now we're gonna move to a new feature that we're having. And guess who brought this up? My man, the producer himself. But again, I'm Zimu.
The producer.
Oh yes. So now, pet peeves. Now, because the topic of the day is about why I should be a gentleman, I'm trying to be a gentleman. It's like I am a gentleman.
I know where this is going. Oh, I like that whole part.
But wow. But ladies
I don't know where
first.
that come from, but yeah, man.
So now, ladies first, tell me about your kind of pet peeve that you don't like.
From a person or
from you and
from
a person?
me? Okay, from me. Okay, I'm starting with the person.
Okay.
One thing that I don't like from like other people is when like coming late. That one I legit hate with all my life. Don't F with my time. Don't F with my money. Don't F with my talent. So I feel like those three, if you come late, you are missing out on those three, and like those are very important. So I hate people who come late. That's number one. Number two, do not lie. I hate people who lie. I want to uzokhuluma manga. Uzongistressa.
Why this thing is directed straight
I
at
mean
me?
Cinderella, darling. Cinderella.
Wow. No, not about the lying, about the other part, the
I
first
don't
one.
know. I mean, like,
I know it's fine. You can go
What did you say?
about the coming late.
yeah.
Or somebody being late. But I'm
And
very
then
sorry
I
for
was
that.
here. I was here and I was even sleeping that side, waiting for you guys.
No, you're funny enough. No,
what do you
what
mean?
is saying?
Because
Because
you
you're also late.
early.
Yeah, but I was here.
Are we seriously going to discuss this?
No,
on
no,
air?
but it's your pet peeve.
But
Like,
normally I come
Okay.
and I leave.
By the way, this is our producer for
Then I
those who don't
come back.
know.
yes, actually.
Yeah, this is our producer.
This is
Yeah,
a producer. This is the great Moses here with the best producer in this building.
Thank
The I Love Melville building.
Welcome to the Melville Drive,
voice
the
that
best
way.
drive on the station.
Listen to that voice.
With the big if you don't know now, you know, and none other than Kagiso Chomzizi Yadi celebrity.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
There we go.
Yes.
This is a very great producer, man. So now I'm gonna tell you about my pet peeve that I hate the most. Or is it a Krele?
Okay, let's do one.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
You know what I hate the most?
Yeah.
You know when a girl or a guy, but most is girls, when they chew gum and they're like, kaka.
Actually, I haven't done, like, say.
When waiting for a guy, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
Okay, I don't know. Okay, you can chew your gum. I mustn't feed it. Like, it shouldn't. And you did it this one time.
Really?
Yeah, we
No,
had
no,
a
no,
gum
no.
on, and you went, and I was like,
Why didn't you tell me, Mara? Because I hate that when
no, I
somebody
thought
does it.
maybe I thought some things people are smart at these things. So I thought if it's not irritating you,
Then-
I'm sure it was
yeah.
irritating you because
That's
I
why.
couldn't-
That's why I actually threw it
yeah,
out.
and you were like,
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, guys.
don't like
If you guys
that.
were here, why didn't you guys? The viewers back at home were on the road
no,
to the
they
restaurant.
couldn't hear.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It was just you.
it was just
I'm
because
very sorry.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
just like,
Because you're what?
yeah,
'cause
because
you're
I'm
what?
here in studio with you.
Oh, okay. I can imagine when it's around the whole world. Maybe the problem.
No, remember, let's not.
But yes, what's your other pet peeve?
Another one is okay. You see that with the whole gum thing there.
Okay.
I hate that.
Yeah, that.
And funny enough, I do it all the time. I like it.
And wait, Barakaro, you know those other girls say like
Yeah, like-
piano, so yeah, dog. Like it's this, like it's like what
Yeah.
are you doing? You're hurting my ears. But what I hate the most is wait till when like let's say you're on the street or even in the house,
Yes.
then there's somebody with their Uggs and then
Oh,
like just pick up your feet and walk properly.
Skim, I do that all the time.
And I hate it because
Especially
you're-
when I'm wearing like flip flops. I like.
yeah, and they're bothered because it hits back your
Yeah.
feet and it's like
Yeah,
nah, it's like
yeah.
it's like it's really not a
Yes.
cute thing to do for me.
Yeah. Now another one for me is the whole let's say I'm eating something, ne?
Okay.
And then you come in and you like take something from my plate without me asking. I hate that.
Wait till I can see you guys.
Don't
Wait until I
do
get
it.
Wait until I get So it's at a funeral. Babia
Oh, Lizenke.
Lizenke.
Oh, you say okay.
Okay,
I was
just
lost
Lizenke
for a
went.
moment. No.
yo.
But I like the vibe. I mean, when you look at it from an outside, you're like, "Get vibe, man." But
Ben Mula what you have
Yeah.
So that's what our
no, but that's different. We're
Okay.
eating together.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, let's say you've got your own plate, I've got my own plate.
Oh,
and
okay,
we're
then that's
eating.
another
And then what? Like I'm just like, and I'm just like,
and thing is with you girls like doing that when we at a restaurant.
I do it all the time to my men, but I don't want him to do it to me.
Why not though? What's the problem?
Because no. What if I have a or what if I'm enjoying that meal and then what
And my face and stingy.
low key.
Shame. Wow.
Yeah.
And what's your other pet peeve? Oh, get to it with
Yeah.
My other pet peeve is that like I'm a very loud person, right?
Mm.
I'm a very, very loud person. It also happens to me, and I also sometimes reprimand myself that I'm too loud.
Yeah.
But now the other people who just go overboard, and they sometimes we just need to chill back at home.
Yeah.
And there's just somebody who just comes up with this
Lerata.
Joe. Like it's like with me, I get the disturbance.
You like your peace.
I like my peace, even though I'm a loud person.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
even
yeah.
if like right now I come up to you and I'm very loud,
Yeah.
and you're like, please leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. Like properly, I would really leave you alone. But now the other people don't actually respect people's privacy and whatsoever. So they come with these loudness and then go, what's up? Please relax. And they don't, and they still do it more too. Like, and then that's when I start to get angry, and then I just walk away because I hate it.
Hectic. All right, for me, another one name. I'm still back on the food thing because I love food, right? So I'm eating, right?
Yeah.
And then you come in, you're like, ew, what's this?
Really? It's like you're making me feel as
Or
if
you
like I'm
smell
not
my
eating
food and you're like,
young Kadire.
we're gonna fight.
We're gonna really fight.
We gonna
But I
fight.
don't think I've ever had such a situation. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Mm-mm. I've never had
Like ever since you've been big. I mean,
Never.
Big O. Why
Never.
do you call Big K? But anyway, Big O.
big cakey, man.
Akiti.
But I've never had such a situation.
Maybe that's your other stage name.
No, that could never happen. My name starts with
All
an O.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've never had such a situation where somebody, because I really want.
Alright.
Wait, what I hate. Like,
Yeah.
let's say right now somebody says it's on me, and then we go out,
Mm-hmm.
and then let's say we're eating, and this person wants to eat from your food because he paid or she paid.
Yeah.
I hate it because it's like now you're making me feel as if like now you're the
Oh.
So yeah, I'm bored because like with me when I say it's on me, I'm gonna make you feel as if you're the one that actually paid and whatsoever.
Yeah.
So don't try to show other people that you're gonna moreki and whatsoever.
But why do you take it personal? What if,
No, don't make me feel as if like you're the one that's paying. That's
but
one thing
when
that I
maybe
hate.
you're over analyzing it. Maybe the thing of is just
I'm a very observant person. That's the thing. Like I see a lot of things about people, and I'm quite easy to spot that thing. So it's like now when you're also in front of people, especially when you're in front of girls, and now you're trying to make it seem as if you're the one that has the most money. I mean, like some people have money. I mean, like I won't say if I've got money or not, but don't try to make it seem as if now you've got a higher status level, more like higher than mine. You understand? I don't like that. Like we must respect each other at some point in time.
Got you.
So yeah,
man. Okay, now we did for like the things that we don't like about from people. Now let's do from like the things that we're not
ladies first, Marek.
Oh, whatever. Okay. Okay, you see now. Okay,
Okay.
Like hair for hair. I hate sharing that.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate it, but I always ask people to be like, "Come on, get him a brush how?"
Oh, do you do that to people?
Yes, I do it to people. But I don't want them doing to me.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
With me, the thing is, it's not what I do. But like, let's say I'm inviting like other people to my house and they forgot their toiletries.
Oh no.
And then more to like, I mean, like, dog, listen, ask me for cash to go buy you that roll on. Now you come up to me like
back to reality.
I'm roll on. Aye.
So you're telling me if like your friend were to visit you like over the weekend and he's like, yo bro, I don't have
toiletries.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say let's go to the mall and buy you toiletries.
Wells.
Come on, I must accommodate you. I must give you hospitality. Now don't ask me for my roll on, dude.
What if you have an extra one? Because I'm sure
it's mine at the end of the day. It's made for my armpits, not his.
No, I'm not saying the used one. I'm saying an extra one. Yeah, like, or do you just buy one? Like
no. We've got like a whole thing.
Yeah.
But
so
listen,
why don't you give?
What I'm saying is I don't like under thing like the underwear.
Oh, you just want to smell. You want your own
my own
smell.
scent. I can, even with cologne. That's one thing I hate. I don't share cologne with anyone. Okay. If it's about I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you would rather give them money and be like,
go buy maybe someone like a body spray. I cannot tell it, man. Producer, get producer anyway. So he's got the most cash in the studio anyway. So what's your pet peeve?
Another one that I did mention that I do it all the time, like eating from my men's plate, and then but I don't want him to do it. That's a bad habit. I mean, you can't expect someone to not do what they do to you. For example, I don't want him doing it to me, so why am I doing it to him? I do it all the time, and he has a very like small heart, so he'll be like, okay, it's fine, and then
but don't take advantage when don't take advantage.
Low key.
It's gonna feel comfortable.
Ne?
And when he leaves, you know when
hi. Don't say it.
You're gonna fire that man. But also what I hate with me is that let's say maybe I don't as gents like we always get into arguments. Like let's say I swear at you and then you swear at me back. Yo, dude. I wanna do it to you, but for you to do it back to me it's like
okay, what kind of swearing? Like that hectic swearing. Impersonal.
But you
said it
That's
first.
the thing. It's my opinion.
Yeah.
I know that it's bad for the person next to me or whatsoever. But I don't like it said back to me too.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, no, that's it for me. I don't really have much.
Really?
I don't know. And it's so funny because I'm skinny.
You know what? You know what? I'll tell you about certain medications that you have to drink 6 months and then you'll gain weight.
But what if I don't want to gain weight?
Do you not want to gain weight? Why not?
Because I enjoy being skinny.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's the first for everybody.
Yeah, but I'm sure someone out there who enjoy like. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being skinny.
Really? And there's another pet peeve that I hate about people. You remember in high school where people would chew gum and they put it under the table? and then probably you'd want to look for something under the
Yes.
table, and then
And
when
someone
you come
did
back
it
up,
the other day, you remember? For a moment, I thought it was
it
you. I
was here, dude.
Nigga,
Like
but-
right
Why
here.
are you exposing things now? Like,
Oh,
don't
so
expose.
like expose. Man, can I get it?
Yeah, man.
Man. I can, but you're the one that
And
brought up.
No, but I can like this is in a in a safer way when anyone.
But it was, but I was so
and
disgusted.
it's
So
get those guys from that other show.
we don't know them.
Yeah, that other show.
Which other show? There's so many shows.
Well, but if it's not slow, it's what?
If it's not slow, it's what?
Yeah.
I'm not catching that phrase.
Okay, let's leave it in Dasi.
This is the Melville Drive. The time is exactly 17 minutes past 4. I am the big O. If you don't know, now you should know. I'm with Kagiso Parker, Chomzizi, Celebrities, and we're just having weird Wednesdays right now.
And that's about like a new segment.
A
of
very
the
new
show,
segment.
man.
It's a
So-
very, very nice one. But I feel like we should add on a little bit, right?
Okay.
What makes you find a weird, or what makes you think that somebody is weird?
It's when they walk in the room and then they don't greet.
Yeah,
Or they just walk in and then they just stand and stay. I'm just like, okay, what's happening here?
Yeah.
I find it extremely weird and a bit creepy because, like, what if you're planning something? Or they get in with their phones and I'm just like, okay, what's happening here?
You know what I find weird for all of us everyone in the world. You know this thing out we have a crush on someone, right? And then you plan that tomorrow you're going to see this. But I'm just saying, you're going to plan this. I'm going to plan this. If she says this, I'm going to say that. If she says that,
rehearsing.
you rehearse.
Yeah.
And then you say, well, if I say I love you, she's going to say I love you too back, and I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say you the what.
You find that weird?
It's very weird because when you get there and she doesn't say those things, because the first thing that you're gonna say, you're going to say it, and then she doesn't say it, and you jam.
I think you're living in. That's when you have to live in the moment.
And that's when you see the true colors of Guabab.
Is it?
You see somebody sweating and
why must you
trembling.
plan if you like, for example,
Everybody does. All gents do, even though we don't say
I
everything.
don't say all.
I'm telling you, all gents plan.
I'm Memuzi. Okay. I don't think all they do.
They do.
Really?
You also do plan with your crush.
I
like, come on.
don't.
Okay,
Like
then I'm the weird
like
one.
right now, I have a crush here, but like I didn't plan it. It's
You have a
just
crush here. You have a crush here.
About?
Oh, you've got a crush here. Okay, what we're talking about is that. Wow.
Look at this.
But don't mix business with
No,
players,
he
Baba.
doesn't work. Okay, he doesn't work from this side, but
We want to know this person.
But
What
he's
we're
in
talking
the
about is that
building.
Muzi, you know that moment where, let's say, you see a girl like today, let's say in this area or wherever environment that you are in, right?
Yeah.
And then you're like, damn, tomorrow I'm gonna tell this girl this, and if she says that, I'm gonna say this. If she says that, I'm gonna say this. You plan, and all the time. And when you get there, whatever you say, then she doesn't say it back. It's just
sometimes you get there and then you forget what you're gonna
yeah,
say.
and then
And it's
it's
just
blank.
awkward.
Yeah,
No, why
it's
do you-
very weird.
I don't do that. Anyway, can I just say something? When I said I have a crush on someone, please, like, it's not anyone from ilovemarble.live. It's just that someone within the building.
What do you mean? I don't understand what you're trying to say.
It's not someone from the radio station ilovemarble.live.
But it's in the work forum.
But it's in the same building.
Work forum.
No, but we don't work together. We just
Oksala,
we
yo,
happen
wait
to work in the same
to
building.
wait to Luring. Let's say, for instance, you know that insurance company Epic,
Okay.
and then Lonal insurance company Green
And then yes.
then they're in the same building, and
No, friend, that's different. What I'm saying, ke gore, ne, we work in the same building.
Okay.
Ne, but we don't work for the same. Should I say company or what?
okay, I understand.
But you know, I love Melville. It's a radio station
Okay,
on its own, and then the other part is another thing on its own. That's what I'm saying. So he's not part of ilovemarble.live.
Okay.
Yes.
No, we understand.
And also, I don't think he's my crush. Maybe I kind of admire like him and stuff. Maybe.
I think Sviso has got something.
He's upstairs.
Yeah, I've been saying that.
Get Bozo, no, get last number, yate. Get Bozo, no.
He's on the other level.
No, but we
so
understand.
yeah.
We really understand. But also, my weirdness when I find somebody.
Wait, do you actually have a crush in the building? I know you do because you like girls.
Hey, don't put me on the spotlight. Don't put me on the. No, please don't do. Please don't.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I do. I have a couple of crushes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hi.
I'm not gonna lie. Like 3 now or 4.
And it's so it's funny our boss is listening, so it doesn't.
No, but there will never be any issue because I never mix.
Wait,
business
does she
with
work at ilovemarble.live?
Yes.
Oh, he works at ilovemarble.live.
He?
Okay, she.
Why do you always do this?
Okay,
No, but
sorry.
I don't have any problem with that.
Sorry. Does she work at ilovemarble.live?
Yeah. They
Okay,
all
I'm
do.
trying to look at the girls at ilovemarble.live.
They
and
all
I'm
do.
like,
They all
it can't be that one.
Okay, maybe it's,
Oh,
it's
I think
probably
I
2
know
or 3.
who. I think I know Kimang.
Who is it?
Are you
Describe
sure?
describe Mabani.
Which one?
You remember when Buzi was like with that?
Oh, okay. But you know I'm so bad at these things. She has the same hairstyle as I have.
Braids.
Yeah.
Color?
Oh, friend.
No, you're very wrong.
It's not the one I'm thinking.
No, I don't do girls with braids. I'm sorry. No. I don't do girls with cards. Relax. How relax? No.
Chemi, listen, I'm trying to look at all the girls that work at iLoveMelville.live, right?
Yes.
It's that other one
Yes.
that used to work with us
But-
here. It is.
No, it's not, dude. It
And
really
she has
is.
braids.
No, but I don't do girls with braids. That's what I'm saying.
So it's not her.
Mm-mm. But she was once here at some point in time, and we were all together. The whole team was all here, but we were there. But we can't mention names.
Producer of that other show.
No, come on. She's my sister, dude.
But you've been saying.
Relax.
I'm not talking about that one.
No, she's my sister. That's Meatly. Come on.
I'm not talking about me.
No, we're not talking about me.
No, not that one. That's also kind of a mentor.
Wait,
no,
if
dude.
you guys look, guys,
No, wait.
guys do the math, right?
I
If you
know
look at all the
producer
ladies.
of that other show on the weekend show.
On the weekend show.
She's a producer on the weekend show, and she was here in the.
Oh no, not that one. I obviously I won't tell you who it is, but it's not that one.
So you say you don't do girls with braids, you do girls with weaves.
Yeah.
Can you maintain the weave life?
Ah, come on, dude. Look at me, dude.
Saba well.
I am the big O anyway. The time is exactly 23 minutes past 4. This is the Melville Drive. We're just talking about Weird Wednesdays.
Yeah,
and Kagiso was just telling me about how she finds people weird and actually escalated to people asking me about who I've got a crush on in this building. And unfortunately, there's no one. I was just literally pulling your guys' legs anyway.
Wow, we are your papais, ne?
You're my friends anyway, so I get to play with your guys' minds.
Oh, okay.
I'm that good.
But I feel like you're lying. You do have.
Yeah, very.
Or maybe it's not
everybody,
like-
even if I'm in a relationship, like even if you're in a relationship, you can have a crush. You can.
can't.
What's the problem with having a crush? Doesn't mean you have to date your crush or you have to do things with your crush. I can literally have a crush and still not like talk to her on that level. Don't you know that? So whether or not the crush is cheating.
Yeah, I mean, you're crushing on her. You're gonna eventually you're gonna
No,
speak to her.
no.
And then it's gonna now.
I don't necessarily have to tell you that.
So
you're
why
my
are you
crush.
crushing? I feel like it's a waste of time and feelings.
It's just you intriguing me, like you.
So it's like you admire her.
Yeah, not admire. Admire is such a strong word, dude. Admire no. Your looks and your presence.
No, you can still admire someone with some got the level of.
But despite that,
Oh,
like
God.
my kind of crush is that I like the person that you are, your presence and whatsoever.
Mhm.
You know, I like your aura and whatsoever. But I don't think it could match the way crush. Crush is somebody that could never get to your level. It's up here, and when you're down here, that's why they always say, look at yourself and look at your crush. And don't level about.
Sure. Good Chancellor.
Why can't I disagree about this piece? Unless if when you've done things with all your crushes, then you're the man. Is it mean? No, Marvel, like if Brother, have you noticed how this girl that you really, really like a lot, that's your crush, she's so hot, like so beautiful. And you're like, damn, I'm sorry, I can't get there. Until she comes to you and says, hi. Aye, boy. You're going to tremble. You're going to shake. Literally. And from that moment in time, you've lost the opportunity and it's done.
Like I'm trying to process everything. Because if I say I disagree, we're gonna open.
No. Thing is, I get with different people. Okay, actually, you can come in and talk.
We're gonna open a debate club.
No, let's talk. Let's talk actually
Let's
about
talk
this.
about this actually. You're saying?
What I was saying is that crushes for me as somebody that I not admire. I'm gonna put it in that sense, right? Admire, but I don't think that I would get to talk to that girl. And she's not part of my life, but I'd want her to be in a relationship with me, but she's not going to be in a relationship with me at the end of the day.
Don't date a crush, dude. It doesn't end well.
Really?
It doesn't.
No, it
Well, I've
doesn't.
dated my crush.
Where is he
Doesn't
now?
end well.
No, it's because we grew, man.
Did it end well? It all ended
No,
in tears.
I mean the breakup was very mutual. It was like, okay, it's not working.
At the end of the day, it ended.
So
I don't know. Like for me, I can't date a crush because now I get to know a person for who they are, then it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what a waste
Like,
of a
if you
crush.
love-
Yeah. That's very true though. That's why you can't
Yeah.
date a crush. No, really.
You can't do it.
You can't
Like,
do
if I also feel like with the one that I'm currently, okay, it's not a crush. I don't know what's happening with this one here, right?
He's a fling. What is he like?
Yeah,
a fling. You know what a fling is?
No,
That means you
not
guys
a
are busy.
fling, not a fling. It's just infatuation.
Oh,
Yeah, you
wow,
can
so
put
that's
like
cool.
I don't know. I'm just like, I come and I'm just like,
You cringe.
I'm like,
That
and I'm
means-
already creating scenarios in my head. I'm like,
That's what you
what
do
if
with
he's
your
gonna, like,
crush.
call me?
Do you say hi to him?
I want to.
Yeah, but you can't, because you think,
No, it's because of like, I literally saw him on the other side,
all right.
so I couldn't
I
say
think
hi.
I know who it is actually.
I'm aware now.
But who is it? Because you guys were literally asking me questions. Who is this person?
I can't say. Let me just think.
I
I think.
know.
Oh, actually, I'm lying. He actually greeted me one time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He said hi. I was like, oh, hello. And then I didn't notice until after making.
Ooh.
And my hello was so like, oh, hi. Like,
then you went
yeah.
weak at the knees.
And I was like,
And you know such things happen when like your crush greets you and like probably you don't see her and then you might.
yeah.
And then now you're the one that's gonna always want to go
Yeah.
back and try to fix the problem.
yeah.
But I'm gonna greet him like maybe after the show.
say,
That's
hey.
it.
I'm going to
Oh.
watch you. I want to see this crush of yours.
Let's ask
literally.
Crush, how you doing?
My friend, I did say, when you don't pay attention.
What did you say?
When he was there, I said, look at my crush.
When where was he?
Mm.
Look at Muzi.
No, where was this, Muzi?
Well, guys, not my crush. I don't know what's happening. Like maybe, but he's just giving me this like butterflies.
Gives
in
you
my-
butterflies.
No,
Like,
that's so cute.
stop
Chills
it,
down
I
your
like
But
it.
by the way,
Bye, Muzi.
by the way, Kagiso Pache is dating somebody and she just confirmed that having a crush means you're cheating.
No,
Meaning-
you can't.
No,
That's what you
I'm
said.
not. Yeah, that's
No,
what I said.
I think cheating is when you actually do something.
something
No,
about it.
no. Even flirting is cheating.
No.
No, we're
I
not
don't think so.
flirting. Remember?
But guys, flirting is cheating.
It can't
Okay,
be.
but listen, I'm not flirting with him. Remember, him and I it's only hi.
But what did you
Yeah.
say? You said that having a crush on someone while you're in a relationship means it's kind of cheating.
But you spoke about flirting. I didn't say anything about flirting. I'm not flirting with him.
But you have
Well,
a crush
maybe
on
we're gonna go there. I don't know.
Hey,
Maybe
Abuti,
not.
if you guys are listening right now,
I mean-
Kagiso's boyfriend, wherever you are. Hey,
I
wow,
mean-
that war. This is the Melville Drive. The time is exactly 29 minutes past 4. I am the Big O, and we are just joined by the great man himself.
The boss.
The boss, Zoluyati.
I mean,
Last
this thing
time,
never
ba-
happened. You know,
Bro,
this
nah.
one never pops in.
Never.
To show what a Melville Drive
It's
is
the
the
best
one.
show.
No,
Look at him
Big
blessing.
Boss
He knows.
jumping in on the show.
I mean, the big is impossible.
I've
The
never
big
seen it on the
boss.
breakfast show.
Never.
I've never seen it on the
But
spot.
he's
on the
here.
other spot intake. I've never seen him on
Because
the
it's his
other
show.
show after this. The Rush.
Never.
Never.
He's
The
here.
But Melville Drive.
Yeah, Benakat inside, Pakati within.
Guys,
This guy is
let me go.
Fiso.
How many
Fiso.
to come
Because
to
you're
an
the
end?
best.
Well, let's move on to the news headlines with
Yeah,
Nompumelelo
man.
Gumbi. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome
Hey.
to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
Celebrating queers.
Queers,
And all
queers.
that is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Currently hosted by I Love Melville .live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Fancy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
In with the news headlines at the bottom of the hour. Good afternoon, livers. I am Nompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 4:30. African National Congress Member of Parliament Vincent Smith's case has been postponed and bail extended. At least 47 people contracted COVID-19 2 weeks ago. The infections were traced back to a party held at the Tin Roof in Cape Town. And in international news, Texas has lost a bid to reinstate a ban on second trimester abortion procedures. Taking a look in on our finances, the dollar is trading at 16 Rand 51 cents, and the euro is trading at 19 Rand 39 cents. Gold is trading at a high of 31,349 Rand 77 cents an ounce, and Brent crude oil at 701 Rand and 59 cents a barrel. For for the weather. It's sunny today in Johannesburg with highs of 27 degrees Celsius and a low of 11 degrees Celsius expected this evening. For ilovemelville.live news, good afternoon, livers. I am Nompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 32 minutes past 4. But for now, back to the Melville Drive with the Big O and Kagiso Page, aka Chomzizi Yadi Celebrities.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
Celebrating queers.
Queers,
And all
queers.
that is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Currently hosted by ilovemelville.live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Patsy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
This is the Melville Drive. Welcome back. The best drive on the N1. I am the Big O with Kagiso Page, Chomzizi Celebrities. We've got guests out here. We've got Bonnet Bozo, boss thing. Last number I think but again as fee. So another one. We've got a great guest. There's another one that's gonna come up too. Her name is Tlagani Pile, right? Did I get it right? For the
You're
first
almost
time.
there. Almost.
Things on your head, I'm gonna get there. Don't worry. But now it's the topic of the day. The topic of the day is why should you be a gentleman? Wow. For me, personally speaking, me having to be a gentleman, I feel like it shows that you actually have care for a woman. Actually, you've got the love, you've got the respect. I mean, like, if for you to show to be a gentleman is to show that you respect women. Actually, that's the first thing, right? To show that you actually value these people, to show that you can actually take care of these people, right? Because these are very precious creatures.
Don't say this.
Don't say
These people. Just say women. Don't say these people.
I'm very sorry. But
Oh,
women,
my-
I was going to say best creatures, but I'm very sorry.
Like
I'm very,
you said
very
the
sorry.
first time, I was like, let me ignore it.
And I did
And he said
again, and again. I'm very, very
These
sorry.
people.
But that's why I think that why I should be a gentleman. Because
Yeah,
it
but what
shows-
makes a perfect gentleman? You know,
yeah, it's respect, showing care, showing that you actually value women.
But why should it only be about women? What about yourself? Why can't you love and respect yourself? Why should it be for now? I'm doing it for a woman. Because
Despite you doing before I do it to somebody else, it means I've got love and care for myself too, right?
okay,
Yes,
You can't love someone if you can't love yourself.
that's what I'm saying. Obviously, I can't start by doing that first if I can't love myself. You understand? If I've got value of myself, that means I can value someone else, right? So that's the way I feel like that's the reason why you should be a gentleman. And what about you guys?
It's just common decency, guys. Like, honestly, it's really just common decency. It's not something that we have to applaud or something that you have to, like, literally, men should be gentlemen. Why are you not a gentleman? That is a problem.
That is a
Why?
problem. I would this fish.
Yeah. No, man, like I think from a lot of the ladies I've spent time with, they say chivalry is dead, you know.
Yeah.
This thing of opening the doors, just say, hey,
Oh,
ladies
it's dying.
first, you know
I'm
what I'm
a
saying?
girl.
really?
No, it didn't die.
Ah,
No,
I
not
don't
with
like
me.
it.
Not with me. Not
So
with
now,
me.
when you're used to doing such things, you're like, you know, why you still do this? You know? Like, you know, so it's just being a gentleman. It's just being a top class guy.
No, that's
Being
very true. You have to be top class. What about that?
Yeah, and being a gentleman, you can't be liking booty pics on Instagram.
Well, that's a different chat. That's a different chat. I'm sorry.
Let us not even
Let us
go
not.
there.
Wow.
So booty pics on Instagram.
But and everybody does. All gents do that. I'm not gonna lie. Even though you're in a relationship, you'll find them in the comment section.
Stay away from those comments when you're in a
Yes.
relationship. Why are you commenting
On another girl, it doesn't
Fire
make
emojis.
sense. Yeah, or like a heart.
girl?
And I'm like,
You
Wow.
have a girl.
I'm
Wow.
not saying you shouldn't like. You can like. I mean,
but
you
don't
can,
comment.
but just don't comment.
Okay,
But
wow.
also the love
But
as
wait,
well.
but I'm gonna ask you another question with that. Right now, we have a very special guest as well. His name is Chokofat. So how are you doing, my man?
I can't see him, and I want to see him.
Hey, man.
Hey, and Mutowa Joe on the floor. But I could think what's the problem? Are you good? Are you good, my guy? So now the topic of the day, sorry for that, is why should you be a gentleman? And what are your thoughts on this?
Nah, I feel as if you just need to do it for the ladies, dude. That's the only way for me. I do it for the ladies.
You did it for the ladies. Wow. Muzi, is this your guest? No, I know. I want to understand. Yes. Well. I want to understand that he's your case. No, we understand that you're doing it for the ladies. Do you think it's a great thought as a woman to do it for you guys, or should it start with him first?
No,
then go on to you guys.
It should start
with him. That's why it started. That's why when he mentioned all these things that I'm doing for the love, and I'm like, do you give yourself the love first? You understand?
Yeah.
Then, because sometimes it doesn't. You can say, okay, I do it for the love, for the respect, and right. And if I don't see it from you yourself in terms of how you carry yourself, then I will know that if this guy can't respect himself, how is he gonna respect me? You understand?
Okay, and as you women, right? How do you see that this person is a great feature or a great, mannequin, but a great figure of a gentleman?
Yo, you can't see that by just looking.
No, but I gotta go with personalities though. What makes you see that this guy is really a gentleman?
I think the way he carries himself, like good quality in terms of, like, for example, I'm very old school.
Okay.
So, let me exit this because it's distracting. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm old school, right?
Okay.
So I'm all about when you walk into the room, you greet.
Okay.
Right? I have a problem people don't greet. I'm just like, okay, you greet and also the how you greet.
Okay.
You understand? I'm not saying you must come touch me and do all these things. No, just be like, how are you? How's your day? I'm good. Okay, cool.
All right.
And the way you react to situations within wherever you are, it says a lot about you. I'm just like, I like this. And also respect and love, man. I mean, if I see that, if I look at him and I'm like, okay, I see he has one respect, and I'm like, okay, if he can, like, if he shows respect without even me being in a relationship with him, then I'm like, okay, this guy is definitely for me.
And I feel like also it's the confidence that they like exude, because sometimes people confuse confidence with arrogance, and then you have these guys who just walk into the room and then they
like,
think that they're like,
I'm the ish, and I'm like,
the ish, I'm everything,
yeah.
And like they don't even like greet you or anything, and even if they do greet you, it's this greeting that's like, well, I'm doing you a favor, so I'm greeting you, so. Like, no, honey.
Wow.
Just be confident, but don't exude arrogance.
Okay, my man Chofatu, what you as a man, right? What do you do that you would think that you are a gentleman?
What I do is actually, first of all, I need to smell good, because hygiene matters. Second, hygiene. You need to take care of yourself. As they mentioned that. You need to love yourself before you can love another. So I believe that take care of yourself first, and you need to be like, I don't know, how should I say this? You need to be
and
you need to be gentle with ladies. You need to like approach them in a manner where is respect and bro. No, some just need to,
Yeah. No, that's quite understandable. So, Sfiso, my man, I want to ask you now.
Yeah.
What makes you think that you are a gentleman, or are you one? That's the question.
Sweet, bro. I'm the sweetest guy you'll ever meet. Like, I'm the nicest guy ever.
Can anyone second to that?
Yes,
I am so sweet. Like,
and he's so calm. Like, he doesn't have noise.
Very, very calm. But what
I
makes
just get angry for work stuff, but I'm a very nice guy. Honestly,
but I think it's normal.
Don't disturb my craft. But what I'm saying is,
don't mess with my money.
Don't mess with my money, my chankura.
But what makes you think that you, personally speaking, you are a gentleman?
Well, I think I'm a gentleman because, first of all, I give time, respect.
Okay.
And that ear, the ear.
You listen a lot. Wow. The
ear is very important.
The ear is very important. Can I ask a question though?
Okay.
My question is, why do we have categories? Like, why is it there are men that are gentlemen and there are men that aren't gentlemen? Being a man should automatically mean that you are a gentleman.
Okay.
Why are you not acting like that in the beginning, Jay? Why does it need to be taught to you?
I think it goes with how you were brought up.
Yeah, the upbringing is very important.
The background where you
Very
came from,
important,
from. You understand?
Because if you come from a background where women are always disrespected, that's something you want to grow
with. Carry on with. Yeah.
So you must remember that a child's mind is a sponge. So what I see people around me doing, I'll do the same. You know what I'm saying? So it's around the people that you surround yourself with, and your upbringing. That's very important as well.
But then, can we also then touch into like how gentlemen? Okay, I don't know if this is a word, but I'll create a gentlemanism. Okay. How that is basically stemmed from culture, because in different cultures, being a gentleman is something different.
Yeah.
So in one culture, they can say that being a gentleman is doing A, B, and C, and in another culture, it's something different. So what is the blueprint that kind of like boxes everything in?
I think
before you answer, sorry, is Tiro still with us?
Tiro was just out right now.
He left. Okay.
Maybe there's some
because I wanted to bring him in. So
yes, I also wanted him.
Yeah. So you can take it.
So you're done with the question, right?
Yes.
So I think, like I mentioned, it goes with how you take care of yourself first, as you guys mentioned, but as well as how you show the value for women too, right? I feel like at the end of the day, in all kinds of traditions and cultures and whatsoever, right? It's always on some. You must love your wife, or you must treat women like this. You must treat them with care and love, right? Value them. I feel like that's the one that all three topics that, or not even topics, but things that you should do as a man for you to be valued,
like qualities.
Yeah, qualities. Actually, that's a great word. But I also have a question for you guys. What are the disadvantages of
of being a gentleman?
Yes, that's the question.
Number one is you don't get the girl.
What?
Yo. But I feel like that's so true. That is very true.
Nice guys finish last.
Yo, you don't get the
girl.
You don't get the. No, that's very true. I feel like you girls would never want to go for someone who's
the guy that always opens the door for you when you call. Gives you your jacket.
No,
you want that one with the 5,000 followers on Instagram.
No,
those
but
actually,
you guys,
I prefer my guy not to be on social media.
The guys in the club.
Like you guys want the guys in the club?
No.
But listen, you know what they say? I'm going to talk about good guys and bad guys too.
Yeah.
They say good guys go to heaven, but bad boys bring heaven down to you.
I can just love.
Honestly,
Am I lying?
I don't know, but
like the good guys go to heaven.
Did you say it's love?
I just said I can just love.
Oh,
but am I lying though?
No.
Good guys do go to heaven, but the bad ones bring heaven to you though.
What is heaven?
Everything that heaven is heaven.
No, I get to,
no, I get to also you bringing the heaven to us. What are you bringing?
Yes,
because y'all cheat
money
like
first of all.
It's rare. How many guys bring money?
A lot in this world that we live in. I don't know which kind of men that you've come across, but me personally,
we can call a girl right now and ask, and they'll say no.
Mike, you want us to call right now?
We can if we can.
Who are you gonna call?
No, we can't be calling.
We can. Let's call this girl actually.
Okay.
Landa.
Who's Landa now? Okay, cool.
Who's Landa?
Okay, a friend of mine.
Wow. No, Nompomele Lugumbi, sorry for that, says not true. I prefer nice guys.
Exactly. We all prefer nice guys.
Really?
But they are not here.
No, but I doubt you guys prefer nice guys.
But they're not.
They
don't exist.
They don't exist.
Thank you.
Nice guys don't exist.
What's a nice? Okay, what's a nice guy then?
Not all girls prefer nice
guys. A guy that, not for me personally, is a guy that doesn't cheat.
Yes.
Now we're gonna
that is like the top.
Really?
Top.
Okay, but right now we're gonna call your friend right now.
Yeah.
You'll hear what your friend has to say, right? Okay.
Hectic.
If all of you girls prefer nice guys, how nice must we be?
Thank you.
How nice? Because you find times where you are a nice guy. You're showing this girl that she's a nice guy. Yeah, she does the stupidest of things and goes for that guy who breaks their heart.
Every single time.
Men lie. So
she's on the line. Sorry for that, guys.
Yes,
Sorry to cut you. Landa's on the line, right? Skachi, you're gonna ask Landa a question, or should I ask the question?
You ask.
What's the question again?
What was the question again?
About money.
Yeah, you said they bring money.
How are you, Landa? Hello.
To the speaker.
It is on speaker.
The phone's giving us a problem.
Yeah, probably the phone is
okay.
giving us a problem. Maybe we'll try out some other time, right? Oh yeah, but we're gonna get back to that. But I feel like most gents right now do understand the fact that money has to be spent to actually take care of a woman. That's the first thing.
I mean, that's
that
what
you
we
have to
want,
do
but we're not
as a
getting.
gentleman.
Exactly, but no, and also
Then you guys are in the wrong places.
but also
it shouldn't be an important factor though. Pella, you must remember, Guti, in life that you go through different things.
Money is
Wait,
wait.
Life is so listen, now I'm just stressing with no money.
But what you must understand that listen, but I want you guys to understand the fact that you must show listen as a man. You're a protector, you're a provider.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes.
In your household or wherever in the relationship, right? So now you must give your God you must give a man to show her that I care for you and I love you, and this is your reward.
Okay, so if I don't give her money, it means I don't love you.
Despite that,
people on the show.
What do you mean?
And now people is dating Shaki. Now because money is an important thing, what happens when you don't have money? She's gonna leave you.
No, sure, understand. No. Listen.
Let's talk about it.
Order.
Money is not an important factor.
No,
Yes,
it is.
it's
Friend,
It's an important factor.
Friend,
It's an
But
important
then
factor.
money shouldn't determine how far the relationship will go.
That's
No,
true.
obviously.
No, we're not saying that.
that.
What we're saying,
Calm down,
Calm
Mr.
down.
Producer.
Mr.
Calm
Producer.
down.
What we're saying
Calm
is, at least if you show her the love and the care at the end of the day, right? Listen, Mamela,
Why
listen.
must they look for money?
No, money
why
is
must they look for
important.
It's important.
It is
Wait,
important in a
wait.
relationship.
Money is important in every relationship,
Yes.
but the relationship mustn't be determined
By
By
money.
money.
You understand? That's we're not saying that.
We
Money.
say
Your representative is saying
No,
that money is
we're not
important
saying
so that no, you could have counted him and said
No,
wait.
listen.
Wait, Ben, I get it. He's the
We've
big
been
O.
countering.
He's representing you guys.
No, yeah, but still.
No,
But at the end of the day,
He's the
listen.
big O.
What I'm
my
saying is,
thing is, okay, can I
Yeah, you can
say
speak.
something? I
Sorry
want
for
to
that.
say,
Mm.
Uguti, literally, when men go into relationships,
profanity.
Now we know what kind of man you go for, honey. An entire nigga.
An entire.
No.
Profanity, guys.
when
Profanity.
men go into relationships,
Mm.
they don't take into consideration that their pocket has to have something. You can't say I want to get into a relationship and then be like, "Uzongthanding and next." If you haven't shown her that you have something, how is she gonna love you next?
But you see
Anyway.
now,
There's
that's the problem.
It
now.
happened.
But the problem is now you're forgetting the whole concept of love.
That is the problem.
That you're forgetting the
No,
whole concept of
love,
love.
you can
Listen,
love.
guys, listen.
Uh-uh.
I can't love you with money. But, okay, what, can I speak? Sorry, guys, right? I can't say I love you and now show you that I've got money so that I can get into a relationship with you.
No, my thing is you have to literally, because you're trying to win her over, right?
Yes.
So you're trying to win her over, you have to do things that will impress her. If you're not gonna,
Exactly.
and it doesn't even have to be a lot of money. Literally, a date can be a picnic by the park.
Hey.
Roman's pizza is 100 rand for 2 pizzas.
Would you want Romance pizza? With?
No, but listen.
No,
it's
she's making an
just-
example.
Okay, I'm
I'm
asking.
making an example.
Impress you
I'm
with
making
money.
an
That's the
example.
thing.
Why can't you take me as I am without that?
Okay,
money?
so how are you impressing me?
Me with words.
Impressing me.
Wait, one at a
To
time.
add on
You
my
guys are
Wait.
to add on my sister's points, what she's talking about is the fact that historically men have always been the providers, right?
Yes.
And men have always been the hunter-gatherers.
Yes.
So biologically, as females, and it's a natural thing, as females, we look for men who will be able to protect and provide.
That's true. Okay, and
And
well,
let me tell you,
Wait, music. You don't get
and let me
passionate.
tell you something.
don't get passionate.
Let me tell you something, Umulimo. The other thing is this is a natural instinct. It's something
No,
that
that I understand.
conscious.
Listen, guys, I'm not
And
going
it's
against
part
you.
of, like when you have babies, I mean, as women, we're built to have babies.
Yeah.
Not that all women should have babies. So when we look at men,
Mm.
we look at, okay, is this person
Better
able to
take care.
take care of
Yes.
my
Okay, listen,
provide
guys.
and
Me,
provide
no,
for myself as well.
Yes.
But I'm not going against you guys' comments and whatsoever. What I'm saying is, you guys must not say for me to love
But
you,
don't
then I have
fight
to give you
it.
money.
It's fine.
No, listen.
They're fighting.
I'm not
the men are
fighting. I'm not fighting.
They're
Listen,
cool.
guys. Listen, guys. What I want to say is that I understand the fact that we have to provide or whatsoever because love only can bring food on the table. You understand?
True
But
that.
you guys must not forget the concept of love at the end of the day.
No, obviously love.
I
No,
can't say
love-
now. I can't give you money just to impress your feelings so you can love me.
No, that's toxic. Okay?
Yeah.
That's toxic.
We're not saying you must impress, but
But I must show you. But I must show you money so that I can win you over.
Not money. Show me that you care, and those things cost money.
Aye, guys. Aye.
It's
You-
not to impress, it's to provide. There's
That's
a
what I'm
difference.
saying.
What am I providing
There's
that
a
your parents
difference.
can't provide for you, Joe?
You're looking at it the wrong way.
Yes,
Okay,
you
like,
guys are doing it like you're
you can't
stretching
buy that.
it.
You're
You can't
stretching
buy
it.
that.
Like they're stretching it to like it doesn't need to
All
be
right,
stretched.
all right.
Guys,
No, but we
money
understand,
makes
guys.
the world go around.
This-
Like money is just money.
No, but we understand that, guys. This is the Marvel Rush. Marvel Rush.
You're missing home, ne? You're missing home.
There's no home. This is my home. I'm sorry for that. This is the Melville Drive. The time is exactly 9 minutes to 5. We're having a very heated topic. We're talking about why you should be a gentleman, right? And we also went on to a conversation about love and money and how you should provide as a man. And now we're going back to the topic. Are you guys not forgetting the concept of love itself? And a man being a gentleman into the whole love segment? Should he bring money to be a gentleman too?
Okay, wait. Can I ask you a question? Okay, you say you love me, ne?
Yeah.
How are you gonna show that?
Feelings. I care about you. I value you. I respect you.
Okay, how though? Like actions. What actions?
I'm gonna show you that I value you.
How?
First of all, Mamela, guys.
Okay.
Let him speak.
Right?
Okay.
I'm gonna show you that I value you. Obviously, by me showing that I value you, I'm showing you that the way I look at you first. Mamela. The way I look at you is like says a lot. It says a lot. If I look you straight in the eye and I literally smile, shows that I really value you, right? Respecting you is that I don't say certain things that could actually hurt your feelings in order for me to actually compromise the way you feel about certain things. I get it? And also showing you that I love you. I mean, like, come on, me giving you the time. Me giving you, we communicate every single day. That's part of love as a whole. Me being loyal to you. I don't have to give you money, but what I'm saying is, love on itself can put food on the table. I'm not going against that.
I think what Bigo is saying is what the ladies are saying, Bigo, is that money basically just seals the deal.
No, guys.
It does. Basically, it's an affirmation that, hey, you really love me.
Yes.
It's just that rubber
It's
stamp
not
to
even.
say,
You
hey.
don't have to be rich. We're not saying be Bill
That's
Gates.
not them, you know.
Yeah. We're not saying be Bill Gates.
Yeah.
anything.
Or like have a lot of money.
Yeah,
It just certifies the deal.
That to be like, okay, maybe this, because remember when we've got guys who are willing to provide.
Yeah.
So imagine if she's dating you and you don't have money, and then there's I'm gonna say Sfiso who has like $1 million on his bank account, and she's now approaches her. Do you think, let's be honest, she will still be interested in you versus Sfiso? Do you think she will still be like,
everyone is gonna look at me and smile because I know I'm beautiful.
Exactly.
But what are you doing?
What
that's
are you-
different?
Well, that's different. I'm gonna go a bit off topic. Performance and money is two different things.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
And we're not
can't
even
go
there.
But what I'm saying is it's about
Not
relationship.
there.
You're talking about
I feel you,
relationships.
but remember,
Listen, Sfiso.
okay,
Performance on a single bed and a queen bed, on a king bed in Egyptian cottons is not the
different,
same.
exactly.
Guys. Pleasure is pleasure at the end of the day.
No,
At the end of the day,
listen,
pleasure is
people,
pleasure.
my
Whether it's in the
friend-
woods or it's in the bedroom.
Yes, listen
It's
to
still
me.
pleasure.
Okay, listen. Remember, you guys haven't even like to do what you're seeing right
Okay.
now, right? I'm talking about the first time she sees you, you
Okay.
approach her,
All right.
right?
Mm.
Then comes him with Benz or whatever and Jay, and then now he's doing these whole things. Do you think she will still go back to you seeing Sfiso with that car? And obviously, when you see a car, you're like, okay,
Okay, well, obviously she's gonna go
But
to
can I counter
Sfiso.
that? Can I counter that, ne? If you, ne, and I'm in a relationship with you and everything, and you have showed me that even through your hard times, you can even take out 50 rand and be like, hey, this is all I have, but I'm spending my last 50 rand on you because I love you. That is the cutest thing ever.
Really?
Instead of someone
Yes,
coming here with a Benz, and I know that you're gonna, it's not even like
a serious love.
it's really just, it's
lust.
instant,
Yes.
like rolling off your counter. It's not love. I'm just doing this. You
It
see, there's a
doesn't mean
difference.
anything.
Yes.
That last
But
50 means
that-
a lot.
That's
He is
50
back again.
rand.
Okay, but I understand.
Rand.
No, I really do understand where you guys are
That's
coming
50
from.
rand.
Yo,
That's it.
yo,
Yobunyiwa, and he's like,
But
And
you
it's
know,
like baking.
really?
it's a 10
Wow. That's a very, very great one. The time is exactly 5 minutes to 5. We're having a very interesting topic about why you should be a gentleman, and it actually escalates to the fact that you have to seal the deal, but actually providing and giving your girl money, right? And we understand now that sealing the deal, Vele, is about that last 50 rand. That's showing you that Vele, this is the last thing that I have on my
And
in
I'm
my
giving
bank
it to
account,
you.
and I'm giving it to
And
you.
remember last week you said, Jorge, a man is the key.
Vele, you remember when you hear
Master key.
so.
Yeah, master key. So how is he a master key with zero?
With zero.
I don't understand.
No, but we
What are you
understand.
mastering?
No, but no, we understand where you guys are coming from. What do you want to say? What did
She's
you say?
spicy.
No, you can add on. You can add on whatever you want to say.
What do you say?
What are you saying? Let us know. Let us know. Let the people know.
No, I said, what are you mastering? You're saying being broke.
Yo. Music, are you hearing this?
I think you should come to the drive. Guys,
Tato, please come in and join in. I want you to hear this. And you were there. The thing is, you were there.
Excuse me, because she can host the drive with us.
Tato, listen to what they say. Right? You remember that week when he spoke about the master key and the lock, and you remember that?
Yeah, the one that you mentioned.
Yes, obviously fella because of the people. But anyway, what she said was, she said, what are you mastering without money? And she said, you're mastering being broke.
What?
But no, it's true. Like, what else are you mastering?
Being broke.
Being broke.
Would you prefer
0 to 000?
But I want to understand that. Would you prefer giving money to your girl while you're in a relationship to show her that you love her, or just phalange?
Wait. What do you mean just phalange?
Just giving her cash.
Oh,
just for instance, like 5,000.
Give her 5,000. Go see what.
Oh yes, something like that.
She's my girlfriend. If she's my girlfriend, I can't do that.
Is it a must?
It's not a must.
You understand
that? Because I feel like when it becomes a habit, that's when they're gonna chow your woman.
No, we're not saying it must be a must.
We're not saying
We're not saying it must be a must.
With the curtains.
We're not saying it must be a must.
We're not saying it must be a must.
No.
But okay, I think you didn't get. Okay, explain the scenario.
Yes, the scenario was that, like, in a relationship, when you come into a relationship, just know that you have to have money. You can't come into a relationship with empty pockets. How are you going to provide for me?
And they
You know?
say,
All right.
they then say,
Okay.
Yo,
that
almost
touch.
when you come up front with that person,
Yeah.
you should have your plan. You should have that money to impress.
Yes,
to grab them
and to show that and win her over.
why they should stay.
We
And
didn't say
you guys said win her
impress.
over. You guys said
We
win
didn't
her
say
over.
impress,
Wena
guys.
muzi head we.
Muzi friend, drink water.
No, but they did say that you
We
must
didn't
have
say
money to win her
impressed.
over. That's what they
Must
said.
have money
To win her over. Yes.
Okay, can I just be frank about that, guys? If I have to have money to win you over, for me it's a different story. And for me that means you never did like me for who I am. You just like me for the fact that I've got guap.
Yeah.
But if I come to a relationship and I approach you as a guy, also I need to make sure yes I do have money, because to be in a relationship and date someone, it's money. It's not cheap.
Okay.
It's money.
Exactly.
You cannot be.
That's what we're saying.
You cannot be in a relationship out here. Cannot get it.
I am
Okay.
Thank you.
My question then,
I
that I
almost-
also asked
Yo,
them,
sad boys
is that,
worldwide.
like,
Yeah.
Said boys, mama, said boy. Boy.
No, me I asked them that they say, okay, in the
Can
relationship,
she go host with us, please?
Yes.
there's no money. What must happen? They then said that no, then like, why are we dating if
There's no man.
What if I say that no, you're trying to tanganisha that money, and they're not able to see that?
Hey, the
And
process.
then we've got different answers here. So now, is it that thing where like if I don't have money and I'm in a relationship, I should somehow lost because now I suddenly cannot provide?
Wait,
And
Muzi,
no,
you and the
that's-
girl are both hungry now.
Yeah, now what's gonna
gonna
happen?
happen?
And I'm gonna add on to that. Listen, I'm gonna add on to
That's
that.
what I'm saying. You're hungry. You're together.
Kaya ka naman working relationship, but the struggle love. Struggle love. Struggle love, literally. No.
I don't have 5 francs. I don't have 5 francs.
Boy, nothing.
Now money must be like that.
No, friend.
We're not saying have lots of money. You are both hungry.
Hungry.
At least you 15 rand yahlangana la. Nise reporter. Nyasha.
Guys, we're running out of time. Guys, sorry, we're running out of time. Yeah, but
you cannot.
Muzi, we understand. We're running out of time. We'll talk about
We
it.
still have money.
Guys,
My question is,
we're running out of time.
does it not have to control this whole thing? Because now you're saying
We'll
now
talk
there's
about
no
it.
money, I can't show you that I love you. And I can't, what love are you
We'll
really
talk about it,
showing?
Muzi. We'll talk about it. We have to go to the
That's
news
very
headlines
serious.
with Nampumelelo Gumbi at 5 o'clock. Guys,
That's for me. Let me not swear. This is my shoe.
this guy's really touched. But right now, we're gonna share the comments before we go down to the news. Jessica Amanda says, both parties need to have money.
Yes, that's fair.
Yes, I mean,
But
yes,
you have
but
to have
who
more.
more?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
I thought you're the
guys.
master key.
Oh, but
Master
yeah,
key.
but
Master
anyway,
key.
it's fine. Let's move down to the news with Nampumelelo Gumbi at 5 o'clock.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
Celebrating queers.
Queers,
And all that
queers.
is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Kindly hosted by I Love Melville Live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Fancy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
I'm giving you guys a chance.
In with the news headlines at the top of the hour. The African National Congress Member of Parliament Vincent Smith's case has been postponed and bail extended. At least 47 people contracted COVID-19 2 weeks ago. The infections were traced back to a party held at the Tin Roof in Cape Town. And in international news, Texas has lost a bid to reinstate a ban on second trimester abortion procedures. For I Love Melville.live news, good afternoon, livers. I am Nompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 2 minutes past 5. The Palm Ridge Magistrate Court on Wednesday morning postponed the fraud and corruption case against former African National Congress MP Vincent Smith to 3rd of December. State prosecutors told the court that they had experienced difficulties with accessing their offices due to COVID-19, and they had not shared critical documents with Smith's lawyers. Smith was charged with fraud and corruption after he allegedly received money from Busasa amounting to 800,000 rand through various transactions. As a member of parliament, Smith was obliged to disclose his interests. However, he did not do so. The Western Cape Liquor Authority and police are investigating a Cape Town nightclub where dozens of COVID-19 cases have been recorded. At least 63 people contracted the virus, most of them teenagers, almost 2 weeks ago. The infections were traced back to a party held at the Tin Roof in Claremont. 10 rand shots and 2 for 1 specials were just some of the items advertised by the nightclub to lure partygoers. And in international news, the state of Texas on Tuesday lost its bid before a U.S. appeals court to reinstate a law that would have effectively banned the most common abortion procedure used by doctors for terminating second trimester pregnancies. Tuesday's rulings has overturned the appeal, making the injunction against abortion restrictions permanent. Taking a look in our finances, the dollar is trading at 16 rand 51 cents, and the euro is trading at 19 rand 39 cents. Gold is trading at a high of 31,349 rand 17 cents an ounce, and Brent crude oil at 701 rand and 59 cents a barrel. For the weather, it's sunny today in Johannesburg with highs of 27 degrees Celsius and a low of 11 degrees Celsius expected later this evening. The time now is 4 minutes past 5. You can follow us on I Love Melville.live on Facebook. But for now, back to the final segment of the Melville Drive with the Big O and Kagiso Page, aka Chomzizi Yadi Celebrities.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
Celebrating queers.
Queers,
and all
queers.
that is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Kindly hosted by I Love Melville Live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Fancy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
This is the Melville Drive. The time is exactly 6 minutes past 5. I am the Big O with Kagiso Page, Celebrities, and we've got a guest, 2 guests. In fact, one is just went to do something very quickly. But another guest now. This guy get last number the blonde. If you guys don't find him here, you'll find him on the sports intake.
Why are you promoting other people's shows?
What is our guest?
the real sports show on I Love Melville.
Yeah,
Guys.
the
No,
sports
but
show.
without a doubt, that
The number
show
one
is-
show on I Love Melville.
No,
Right?
I think maybe that deserves a moment of
now
silence.
you are pushing.
Relax.
Yes, the show is nice.
Boppy Pondo King.
But Pondo,
Don't say
something,
anybody.
something, yes.
Okulule.
Yes.
Relax.
This is the
now
best.
we are just talking about the topic that we had right now, right? We had about why you should be a gentleman, and also escalated to a fact that why you need money in a relationship to be a gentleman. And does it really? Now I want to ask you this question, Kachis. So men are trash. This whole hashtag thing, with you not having money, does that mean that you're trash as a man?
No, that's different. I get the reason why we say men are trash is because of what they're doing.
Okay.
You know, with gender-based violence, and that's different. I don't think it has anything to do with money.
Okay, no problem. We've got guests right here. How are you guys doing? Please tell the people who you are, your names, and tell us why you're here and what you've been learning. But we're gonna give you certain questions that you guys need to answer. You can start with the lady.
Ladies first.
Oh, hi. How are you?
How are you?
Hi, Masejo.
Oh, her name is Masejo. How are you, Masejo?
Hi.
Are you good?
I'm good. Thanks. And you guys? I'm all good. I'm good.
My man, how are you, man?
I'm great, man. How are you guys doing?
I'm good, thanks. Tell the
Is it
people who
Sejo?
you are. Is it no? It's not Sejo. This is a different gent.
Oh yeah,
Tell
no,
the
it's Sejo.
Oh, is it
Sejo,
Sejo?
yes.
Who was the first one? Oh, it's two Sejos. Oh, all right. No, we had another Sejo right now. But now I want to ask the girl first. I want to ask the girl first.
Yeah.
Is it important to have money in a relationship as a man?
Yes, it is
That's-
important
Why?
because it's gonna lead to now the guy asking me money is gonna be like, kopa airtime. I mean, imagine what like it's the first month dating, right? And then you're gonna come with kopa 5 rand, kopa 2 rand. Now you acting like a nyaupa boy or something. Like no, at least you're on a 10 rand balance. You know, it counts.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So it's a problem now that I ask you for cash, but now you have to ask me for cash.
huh?
Is it a problem for me to ask you cash, but now you have to ask me for cash, and that's still not
No,
a problem?
it has to be 50-50. If you ask
Oh,
me for cash, ne, like I'll like okay, for Jen to have money, I also have to have my own money. You get
all
me?
right. Mm.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. No, not me being the breadwinner or the provider in the relationship.
Okay. No, we understand. We're
We
also trying. Was at the end of the day.
Yeah, trying yeah, but uksalayo. Jen
So you'll
has
never
said
be in a
he has
relationship
money.
where
If
you
you
are
want me to, if you want me to go, let's say you want us to go to an ice cream date, and then you get there, you're gonna expect me to pay now, and then people are gonna be like, yo, yeah, this one, now the lady's the man,
now.
No, I'm not saying, but it's okay.
It's
Like,
still
you can
okay.
get to a place if you pay, cool. This time it's on me.
Yes,
That's how it works.
Yeah, I don't have a problem
Mhm.
with that. I saw it wrong with that.
Okay. No, we understand. My
What
man.
better get paid?
Yeah. I'm
Not
actually
all the
watching.
time.
Don't get used to it.
All right. All right.
Can't make it all the time.
But with them,
So
one have a
Sejo,
every single time. Sejo.
let's bring a guy in. Sejo,
Yes, sir.
Cool. now I want to know from you, right? Is it important for a guy to have money when he's about to approach a lady or a girl?
Definitely, it is important. Like,
Thank
what are
you.
you doing approaching someone only, bro?
Thank you.
Muzi, are you hearing this, dog?
Man.
He's saying that it's important. What are you doing?
To be truthful, Shane, it would just keep everything. But actually,
I be stingy, Muzi, man.
No, but
He's touched. Look at him.
no, it's not
guys,
touched. No, it's not
no.
touched. But Jessica Amado says, if he needs money, you should actually help him. And this is a lady.
No, definitely.
I
We're
think
fine
people-
with I'm fine with like helping like him when he needs money.
Yeah.
Shame, it's fine. ne?
Okay.
But I'm helping so you can get back on your feet so you can carry on providing for me again.
All right. No, we understand. And then Masejo, we are not asking you now, ne? What I don't know, what makes a man a gentleman?
If he respects the lady,
Okay.
that respect is the most thing that is important.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Now I
Yes,
understand. And my man Sofas, what makes you a gentleman?
And I think it's all in the word. Hey, gentle. Just be gentle. Be considerate. Learn sometimes to put other people before yourself in terms of consideration. Not always though, But yeah, there's so much more to it than that. But it's simple things, you know, like
but
opening the door for someone.
okay, no,
And
we understand. But don't you have to, consider yourself first in order to consider someone else?
yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. Don't always consider other people. Consider yourself first. Be gentle to yourself first before you can be gentle to someone else.
Oh, okay, no problem. And then Nompomele Lugumbi says, what makes a man a gentleman is respect, kindness, and humility.
Yes.
Yes,
We love those words. We really love
baby
those words. We
girl.
really love those words. But so far, so now I want to ask you now again. When you've got things to say about. But let's say I don't have money right now. I get me as a person. But I'm showing you all the love and the care, and I'm valuing you, but I respect you. And then somebody comes now with a Benz or an SRT or whatsoever to come get you or to come, I don't know, shell you or mac on you. Who are you gonna take?
Okay.
It's only
No, I'm gonna stick with my man.
You're gonna go with the Benz.
A whole Benz.
Okay. No, we understand. What? Oh, who are you gonna go with? With the guy that loves you?
The guy that loves me.
Oh, that's so cute. Wow. Leadership. This is the leadership you want. This is the
Amanda.
Yes.
Situation.
So you're telling me, so if Muzi was to approach you right now, and he like nothing, no money whatsoever,
Nothing.
and then you get Big O to say to you, okay, I am driving a Benz by Bona and you are going to get top Chaela. So you're telling me you're gonna leave Big O for Umuzi? Because that's a debate we're having today.
Just because he
it's
loves
all about
you.
no, it's not the materialistic things are not gonna matter. Because now it's all about, as I said, respect. If the guy does not have respect, then no. Yeah. So I don't think if like that's not tricky man.
No, we understand.
It changes what you want.
Yes, that's very true. That's
It
very true.
changes the core, and that was my point from the get go.
Oh, okay.
It changes the core. Now, if someone comes with better, and that is what you want, that is different from Lindani and Tumi.
Okay.
You understand?
Tumi peto pa panji.
Yeah, Tumi.
And now if myself, Muzi comes to Tumi and I say, listen here, I can take you to Mauritius. Next thing we go to France, whatever, and I can give you all the
Love. No, that's not love. You're buying the love
and
now.
not the love that you need.
That's
Then
so
you're
true.
not going into the relationship for the right reason.
Yeah, that's
you're
very
not
true.
looking for that right type of love. If you want that love and that money, my girl, go get that degree, go boss up and be your own person. Don't come and look for that thing and boss up with another man.
Thank you.
Because that's not what men are primarily
Words.
meant
This is when we are able to do this.
Alrighty, can we move swiftly along?
If you've got a comment down here.
Yeah.
Jessica Amwata says, not everyone understands that there are different stages of relationships. You can't expect the world from someone at school. You must also make sense now.
Yes, that's true.
Done.
Though.
And we're gonna end it there. We're moving swiftly to Ship Drive. Because I know that's your favorite part.
That is my favorite part. The time is exactly 5:15. And now we're gonna have another feature that I actually love, which means it's a ship drive. Now the ship drive is relationship advisors now, right?
Talking all things in Jolo.
All things in Jolo, guys. Be careful. But and also you must make sure the things that you're saying, if you are available in a relationship, must not hinder, right? And right now, the topic of the day is all about self-love.
Yes.
Everything about self-love. Now, is it important for me to love myself first in order to love someone else, or should I compromise my love or my self-love to love somebody else?
You self-love first. You must love yourself first. 150. Then I can see but it starts with you. If you don't love yourself, how you gonna give love to another person?
Okay.
That's like my take about that.
And my thing is, because I was watching this TED talk, I can't remember who the speaker was, and she was talking about the person that you need to marry is yourself first, because then you'll keep wanting to hear those words from someone else, and then you're fulfilled by yourself and by your own love. You're not going to be wanting that or needing that from someone else.
All right. No, we really understand that. So don't you have views on that?
Yeah, man. I always say love yourself first before you love someone else.
All right. No, we understand. And then Maseko, I want to ask you a question. How can one be ready for a relationship?
You have to find peace within yourself first before trying to find other things in another person, because now you're gonna have high expectations from the other person, and then you would set the bar too high, and then it'll be a major failure.
Now
So
we understand.
I think
I mean, Tseho, what's your take on that?
Please just repeat the question.
How can one be ready for a relationship?
It's a tough one. Like sometimes you're never sure that you're ready. Sometimes you have to go for it. That's my opinion. Sometimes should I go? And that's where love, if it really is love, that's where it can become confusing. You're not sure, do you actually love this person or not? So sometimes you just have to take the risk. That's just my opinion. But because in many things in life, I've felt like I'm not ready for it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You go into an exam room, you say I'm not ready, but you have to write it.
Yeah.
Boom, pass them on that. So some things you just have to go for it and see how it goes. If it ends badly, then
No, we
You
understand.
said going on a date. You said going on a date,
No,
right?
in the relationship, just to get a benegan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tseho, he's saying for you to know that you are ready for a relationship is when you have to go on a date, right?
No, you don't have to go on a date to know that
You don't
you're
have
ready.
to get on a date to get into a relationship. Do you personally?
No, that's what I heard from him. That's what I'm asking.
Oh no! He's saying that you can just take the risk to actually get into that relationship, even though you're not ready. To just But I want to ask you, I get. Wait, what makes you think that you're ready for a relationship?
I think I will feel it.
Okay.
I will feel it, like mentally, physically. I will feel it. Okay, you know what? I think it's time for me to get into a relationship.
All right.
And the big one, money, of course.
You and this money thing. You and this money thing. But with you as well, do you have the same views or have got different views?
No, like I do get what she's saying.
Yeah.
But like in terms of what are you trying to ask me about?
What makes you sure that you're ready for a relationship?
Yeah, I feel like I also understand what she means, but like when you're ready.
Really?
You feel it.
You really feel that like, okay, fine, this is the right
the- yeah.
person, and I know that I love myself enough to get into a relationship with this person.
And then let's say I'm not. What kind of feelings do I get to actually make me think that I am not ready?
Doubt is the first thing.
Yes.
If you
See
doubt,
that inner voice, it would sort of
What if?
Yeah.
What if then? Because about what if?
And
at the
there's
end?
these flashbacks of your past relationships not working and everything. You're just like, yo, what if they do me again?
Oh yeah.
Okay, no, we
That's
understand.
very toxic. Kocho, you're not over what
The
happened.
person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Not
yeah.
really,
shows that
not
you're not
really the
ready.
person. Kocho, you haven't healed from that
Yes.
relationship.
Okay.
The fact that you even thinking, Hore, what if O will do it? Or what if O will do ABCD?
That means you're not
Kocho, you're not. How so
then she tells you,
I think
I'm not like that guy. Man.
Yes, yes. Then you tell him, and you're like, also went the one, and it's like, no, I'm not like that. I'll never
like
like
that.
this kid. But
I've got a comment here. I've got a comment here as well. Right?
This is a problem.
Guys, listen, guys.
Combination
Guys,
is a problem.
is there really a problem? Listen, Kahi and Kakani Pile. Okay, man. Guys, let's be professional. You must understand this is still a workspace. I get
hi, but we are.
relax. There are people who are interacting with us and we have to talk to them too.
Okay.
Let's join them in as well, right?
Okay, cool.
Jessica Amato says as well, sometimes we lie to ourselves because we are lonely.
And yeah, lonely man.
Yeah, that's
Lonely is another type of company. Eh?
Guys, what is lonely? Maybe I'm like,
You're feeling like you need somebody to be with you. That's being lonely.
but I'm asking why do you have to get to that stage to feel lonely if you're not happy with yourself? I get it. You give yourself enough love, and then another person being in a relationship with another person is just an addition. For me, not for me. That's how I view it. Because I can stay the entire weekend alone, and I'm enjoying my own space because I won't feel lonely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yes. Not everyone thinks that way.
Not everybody has that self-esteem where they feel like,
But
you know.
then you have to get to that because
Yes.
you're gonna keep wanting the person to complete you.
Exactly.
And that's not
So what if
okay.
he doesn't complete you? What's gonna happen? That's when
You're
now
gonna
you're gonna
feel
start
lonely.
fighting.
Wait, can Big Matt come in?
Yo!
No, not you.
Yes, the big man.
Can the host of the weekend morning
Hi,
and the
Weekend Morning
producer
Drive.
of the Grumpy Homo Show?
Yes. My man, how are
Matt
you?
X.
Now you're in the Melville Drive, right? We're part of this is the segment with the ship driver about the relationship
rush.
advices and whatsoever, right?
Okay.
So now we're talking about what makes one ready or what makes one feel like they're ready for a relationship.
What makes one feel like they're ready for a relationship? Three mindsets need to be contemplated in that first way.
Take the
First-
chains off.
My man is back in the building. We've got Matthew Matt X.
You said we mustn't scream. Why are you screaming now?
Because I'm happy. What's
So
the
we are
problem?
not allowed
You
to
guys
be
were not
happy.
screaming. You
So
guys were
we're not allowed
laughing.
to be happy.
How many times did you guys been doing that?
Like, this is like,
Okay,
or
but
should we
listen.
leave and allow you guys to have a segment?
Also, we've got Nomumelo Logumbi saying Kagiso is right. You have to learn on how to enjoy your own company as an individual. Otherwise, you'll never be happy. Not even in a relationship. That we can go with that.
Oh wow.
Matthew is still
So
explaining.
Matt is on his knees right now.
Yes,
Honestly, he's like, this is not what it looks like.
It looks like no, not.
But yes, Matthew, I'll ask you a question that what makes you feel like you're ready for a relationship and you're still explaining?
First of all, you have to have the proper mindset.
Yeah.
You can't be in love with your ex. You can't be in love with your ex, man. You can't be wanting to get in a relationship and prove to your ex that you can live without her.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm.
Number two, you cannot get into a relationship and not have the right mindset. The right mindset is the most important thing. Lerato, bona, I know how
Yeah, no,
Oh, you should understand that this thing is different, my brother. Ne, batho ba bang ba o rata nkare wena o lebese a kentse lebese ka mara ha thate.
Okay. Or black tea. Yeah.
Condensed milk.
Okay.
And then tunse uska rata motho nkare tea ha o tshele cremora le lebese le condensed milk. Don't do that.
Okay.
He said laptop off.
In true love.
Okay.
With all these things that you're not supposed to even get with.
Oh, all right.
All we need is sugar in the tea. We need hot water in the tea.
So what you're trying to say is that I feel like you're getting into a relationship with hurt people.
You carry on with the baggage.
No, they're also listening. That's why
okay.
that's why I've been saying that so far as well, right? Have you ever been? Tell us your experience with being in a relationship where there's somebody, or let's say there's somebody who always goes back to their past about their past experiences, about their ex and how they ex hurt them and whatsoever.
I've never had that.
You've never had that?
No, I've had a situation where, long distance causes that insecurity. And then she said, okay, no, it reminds me of what my ex did to me. And I'm like, bruh, I'm not your ex. I'm not going to do the same thing, which is something girls find hard to believe. But I've never had that before.
Okay. Maseho, what's your take on that?
Can you repeat the question?
To give us an experience of if you've had this kind of experience, what kind of experience did you have where, let's say, somebody talks about their past experiences on how their ex hurt them and whatsoever?
It made me feel like I was a heartbreaker in advance. I was like it makes you feel as if, why am I? It's like I'm a second version of your ex. You're always talking about you bringing baggage into the relationship. New relationship means new energy, not old baggage and all that. So it ends up draining you as a person, as an individual yourself. So yeah.
I also want to ask you a question, another one, right? What makes you think that you as a person, you're not hurt anymore and you can actually move on and actually be yourself once again?
I think for me personally, can I answer that?
Yeah.
For me personally, I've been hurt in a relationship. You just have to chill and learn to date yourself again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You've been on for so long. Learn to do things that you wanted to do. Learn to understand yourself better. Reflect on, look at, okay, there I messed up. I did this and this wrong. Now what can I change? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Reflect on the relationship, not in a bad way, but in a good way. We're not saying think about it and say, oh no, maybe you were wrong. And you also learn that you deal with situations differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the situation you dealt with it this way, but now when you reflect and think about it, you say, no, I must deal with it this way.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay, no, we understand. We've got a new guest right now. His name is Tabiso. Tabiso, we're just having a segment called the Ship Drive where we give out relationship advices, right? So the first question was, what makes you ready to be in a relationship?
When you're prepared to, when you prepare yourself to fight, I feel like a lot of people jump into a relationship thinking it's gonna be the best thing ever forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they don't register that here I'm sharing myself with someone else, and they grew up in a different way from me, so they might have different habits that might cause us to fight. So I feel like you just need to prepare yourself to fight with someone.
All right.
If you're going
And
to
then
do
you,
that.
okay. And then as you as a person, as an individual, what are your past experiences with somebody saying, I feel like you're gonna hurt me, or I feel like you're gonna do the very same things that my ex has done? Have you had those kind of experiences? And what was that experience? If you did?
Yeah, I have. And then I tell them, look, honestly, there's only one way to find out. You know what I'm saying? And really, I don't like being like compared to somebody else, because I know that I was raised by other people who have taught like different things from other people. So
all right,
I don't know, just go through it.
Okay. And then Muzi has got something to say right now, our producer. What do you have to say? Yeah. Go close to the mic.
Please repeat.
Guys, COVID maybe still under.
But what I'm saying
The
is,
president
right?
is watching,
What
so-
makes you ready for a relationship, and what makes you feel that actually, you know what, I'm ready for this kind of relationship?
Okay. It's all about what you want in that relationship.
All right.
Number one. Right? It's we need to get out of that thing of just because my friends are dating.
Yeah.
Now I should feel the pressure to date, or now I feel that I'm ready because I've gotten certain advices or because I've watched certain videos. It's about what you want, and if you are willing to give what you want as well, you understand? Because sometimes people mess up that narrative. Now, if we're dating, now suddenly it must be happen, whatever. No, it is bound. It is bound for them to it is bound for them to bring those problems,
Yeah.
those insecurities. You must remember that we are humans.
Mm.
We've experienced things, and our traumatic experiences are different.
Yeah.
I've been in a situation, in many situations, where I wanted to try something with someone, but they were scared.
Yeah.
You know, and I've also been in that situation where the reason why I'm a single man now is because I'm scared to go out of my way like I did before.
Okay.
You know, and experience those things.
Mm.
But then I had to come to a point where, like, you know what, I can't feel like this forever because I'm not gonna find the love that I actually need.
Yeah.
So I need to be able to try. So if the person comes to me and says, "Not Muzi, this and this and this is happening, and I feel like it's gonna happen to my ex," I'm gonna tell them I understand.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with some people, especially women, they need reassurance.
Yes.
They need reassurance.
Yes.
I stay in a house where I'm the only man in that house.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they need
No, bro, I bro.
they need
Yo, man, I like it. I need it. Yeah, Nikki, stop being women.
So,
Nikki,
any ladies watching Muzi is single?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're watching,
I
but
think he's still hurt.
are you a hurt
Yes,
person,
no,
you as an
no,
individual?
I was hurt. I was hurt.
But guys, it really isn't. Don't make it seem as if it's
Guys,
a problem to be hurt.
I was hurt.
It's okay to cry.
I didn't, and I cried for this one.
Aw.
I really cried for this one. I was
Yeah.
hurt, but I was able to get the guts to go to this person and
Yeah.
talk to him again.
Okay.
And be like, you know what, dude, what you did was actually trash. And the fact that after that, dude, she had 2 boyfriends, and I was still single. And I was real with her. I told her, and I was real with her. I told her, if you want me to be a friend, you must accept my honesty.
Yeah.
The reason why those relationships failed is because of what you did when we were in that relationship.
Okay.
So you know, I was able to be like, and in that I was able to be like, okay, you know what? I've buried everything.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I'm that person. If there's a problem, it's fine. Mention your ex, but you must remember that you're dealing with me. If you want to deal with your ex and talk about your ex, you go.
No.
But you must remember you're dealing with me, and how we handle it is it's us.
No.
You know what Muzi is saying? Actually, I've experienced that, but me, I didn't go up to her and say, "Yeah, if want us to be friends, nah." Kabalenja,
Bye, boy. Bye. We don't want you anymore. Like,
I came back with friends. I'm like, nah.
it's okay that we're not friends because I feel like we were
It's not
subjected to
beef.
become.
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not angry at you, but I don't need such people around me.
And I
You know
feel like
what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think
you need
it's
to
about.
you need to protect your energy.
That's so true. And I don't think it's about like the kind of people that you need. If I say that right now, I meet up with you, Kahi, and I want to be with you, we were subjected to be in a relationship. I don't think us being friends is what we should do as people. For me personally, if I come to you and I say I want you to date me and it doesn't work out, then what's the point of us being friends then? What are we trying to do?
No, but what if maybe maybe you might think we are meant to date, but then Kanti, we must try. We're friends, so why can't you try the both worlds?
There've been situations where you've been in a relationship with someone, and
I think you just go closer to the mic.
Oh yeah, there were situations in this block. No, I'm serious now. Okay, we've experienced situations in the life, you know, that, let's say for example, you were dating someone, and then you turned out this person was way more of a best friend to you than a lover, and then you have to pull back. You even see that this person is way much more better
as a friend
than a lover.
Really?
Because it messes up things.
And also, can I also jump in, right? I get it, before you date someone, you guys are friends first, and then you're gonna have a conversation, be like, okay, now let's take it to the next level. But we're still dating, we're still friends. And I still feel, okay, we're still friends. We do things like how we do.
Vibing.
We vibe. Yeah.
So would you do the same things as you guys would do?
Is yeah.
Look, like you know how the Caucasians do it. Let's not put a name on it.
Yeah.
It has no name. It is what it is.
Yeah.
We're friends. We do things that lovers do. Then vibing.
Yeah, that's it. I don't think we should put a title on. But right now, yes, we have to vibe. No, not have to. But if it doesn't work out,
vibe for a relationship. Yes. Just to see, okay, fine. When we try take it to the next level, how will it be and how will it pan out?
Okay. That's understandable. That's quite understandable. I think it's part of the talking stage.
I think the biggest thing as well is like putting titles on relationships.
But let's say you and her now you're vibing. And she doesn't know where you guys are standing. Okay, she understands you guys are vibing, but then now she must ask herself, okay, is this my boyfriend or is this my vibing person? What's happening?
But energy doesn't lie.
Well, you can still give the same energy, but we don't know where we're standing. Maybe you're telling your friends, I'm single, and then she's telling her friends, well, I've got a man.
And assurance too.
Yes, that's where communication comes in. It's like, okay, fine, we're not dating, but it's pre-stages of dating. So maybe it's establishing exclusivity.
Yeah.
So I don't want you doing anything with anyone, and you won't be going around doing anything with anyone, and that's what we are.
All right. No, thank you so much. That's gonna be the last comment that we have right now. The guest, thank you so much, Masego, Tsehofads, and also Tabiso for joining us right now.
You do know I'm the programs manager, right? We can go over.
It's not my show anyway.
Yeah, the boss has spoken.
No. But despite the actual boss, we've got a structure as
I don't want to get in trouble with Nikki tomorrow. So
but anyway, this is the Melville Drive. The time is exactly 25 minutes to 6. I am the big O. I've got so many lovely guests. It was Masego, it was Tabiso, it was also Tsohofa. And we had Met X here. We had Tagi, we also had Sfi. So we also had the most beautiful and my talented Kagiso Park.
I'm not a guest. I am not a guest.
But anyway, guys, can you please go to the news headlines with Nompumelo Gumbi? Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
celebrating queers.
Queers,
all
queers.
that is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Currently hosted by I Love Melville Live, and there's sponsored food and drink. Entertainment. We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Fancy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
In with the news headlines at the bottom of the hour. Good afternoon, Livers. I am Nompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 5:30. African National Congress Member of Parliament Vincent Smith's case has been postponed and bail extended. At least 47 people contracted COVID-19 2 weeks ago. The infections were traced back to a party held at the Tin Roof in Cape Town. And in international news, Texas has lost a bid to reinstate a ban on second trimester abortion procedures. And well, that's it for today. Follow us on ilovemelville.live on Facebook. Have a lovely afternoon, livers. And now back to the Melville Drive with the Big O and Kagiso Page, aka Chomzizi Yadi Celebatizi.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
celebrating queers.
Queers,
all
queers.
that is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Currently hosted by ilovemelville.live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Patsy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
This is the Melville Drive. I am the Big O with Kagiso Page.
Welcome back, babies.
The time is exactly 23 minutes to 6.
Yes.
And we just had a very great interview with a lot of guests and also the whole staff that we have in the I Love Melville.live studio station. But we have a grumpy old homo sexual pride party on the 29th of October 2020. The tickets are $500. You guys can get it at ERF Studios, which is 16 Main Road here at the I Love Melville.live station.
Definitely. So, or rather, for more information, you can catch the show Mondays and Thursdays to get a feel of what the party is all about.
Yes.
This is something you do not, and I repeat, you do not want to miss. So definitely make sure you pull through. Your support is highly appreciated, and we want you guys to please support as we're ending Pride Month in a bag. Only exclusively, darlings, on I Love Melville.live.
I love Melville.live. I'm running. But anyway, we're gonna wrap up the show now. We're gonna tell you what we spoke about. If you guys still want to watch the show, you guys can still get it on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, even on Twitter Live. But right now, I'm gonna tell you what we spoke about. We had a game. We had a game time. It's a feature where you guys have to guess what the lyric is. Somebody will explain the lyric, and you have to follow up or actually end the lyric and then name the artist. And also, we had a topic of the day, which was why should you be a gentleman? As well as we had a great interview, a very touching and intense interview with Ronald Moringwai, and also is a motivational speaker and a media guru. And also, we had a new feature called Weird Wednesdays, which was Pet Peeves as well. We also had the best show that I love, the best segment, sorry for that. It's called The Ship Drive, all about self-love and growth. But right now, we're going to leave you with nothing but TVO, which is good vibes only. Goodbye.
Good night, South Africa.
Yeah.